The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on independent shows in multiple regions, nobody does it like We Talk Wrestling. Subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. Pro wrestling on Tuesdays are a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the entire crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they bring their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews with various indie stars, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/WrestleTalkPodcast and at WrestleTalkCast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
The first month of the year just completed, and the wrestling world has their fans turning their heads. Tonight, we look back at the top trending moments from the big companies this past week, recap the best takeaways from the first international Royal Rumble PLE ever, and this week our hosts bring their top list of the best men's and women's Royal Rumble performers of all time. It's all coming right at you with episode number 222 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
And good evening, everybody. Welcome here to the 1st of February. And this year's already going by really quick.
We hear the sound. The sound works.
Yes.
We're good.
Well, hit the wrong thing.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Share.
I actually checked before I did that.
No.
I guess I should have done that while I was in the green room, so you didn't have any worries about that. It's like no one has to worry about what we do, because we're here live, and we're just going to keep it to you.
I thought we were memorized.
Dude, I'm trying to share this out, and you keep messing me up, man.
No, he's doing that to everybody. I can't even give a fucking intro in here. And I don't care. I will put the money in the jar now because I can't get an intro out because you want to talk about sound. Jesus Christ.
Sounds
anyway,
like a woman.
There's another one. Anyway, episode number 222 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast is live. And Zach's trying not to kill over from laughing. But
Oh, dude, I just want to share the show. That's all I want to do. You guys are over here making me bust a freaking seam already. My goodness.
So I'm the man with the case of rage, cage rage here. Rough cut Rick Ruby here in the top left. The Jump City Mouse Zmiz trying to do his best. Over there in the top right.
There. No, stupid. Now somebody ruined it. Somebody tried to message me the same. There. I finally shared it. Look.
There we go.
See, we finally shared it. Oh, we got people in here. We got it.
Yeah,
Now we can put your gold star by your name there, Z.
Yeah.
I don't see you doing anything special. You coming in here yelling at me in GQ. You can yell at him. Me? Come on, bro.
GQ's below me, and of course, the Dirty Heel lost the cage to the bottom right. And boy, I'll tell you what. Yeah, don't play with me. Don't play with me. No one play with me.
It sounds kind of weird to
In
say
other words, what
online.
he's saying, he doesn't play well. He doesn't play well with others. So
Now when people annoy me, I don't play well with anybody. So
I'm not shaving my head. No, like I got beautiful locks, man.
I'm out of the comments section.
No. So we got to keep a theme when we go on the show. If one of these things is not like the other, and we got to guess what. So so we
We
can't
need
really
to get
think
that sound.
anything.
You need to get that sound clip under the board just for that.
Oh yeah. Well,
Get right on it.
there you go.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow morning.
There you go. Let's see, everyone. Okay. What? Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna read. I stepped away to get water, and I'm
Just to
missing
the
group
Mary Moon
chats. But
page. That'd be kind of cool.
now, hey, but guys, we're here. Of course, yesterday was the big event over Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and of course with the Royal Rumble that went down. We're going to talk about that, plus some other things that we're going to be kind of that may be coming up. Well, that will be coming up here in the area here very soon, and then of course just kind of giving you some reminders of what's going on. But that's pretty much. We got a lot to we definitely have a lot to discuss. So any questions, comments, anything else you want to throw up here in the chat, just let us know. And once again, want to send a congratulations out to our t-shirt winners, which is Johnny B, which I've not heard back from. I sent a congratulatory message on what shirt he wants and what size he wants, and not have heard anything back. So
He's terrible at messaging.
Well, no kidding. It's been a week, so
Hold on, just
Did
wait
you
a
message
second.
him after 9 o'clock?
TikTok. He's probably on TikTok right now. So.
Yeah, you might have to go hit him up on TikTok.
Oh man.
Give me a second. I'm looking now.
Well. So anyway, yes, we're going to go over the winners, especially that here. At least Karen was very nice to message me back of what shirt she wanted, what size, and everything else. So, she'll be getting her shirt here very shortly. I got to get to the post office this week, and of course, once again, my personal life seems to be taking some curveballs, trying to keep things in line and trying to keep the wife well. So,
yeah.
But she's back home again yesterday. So let's kind of hope that that's going to stay that way for a while. But yeah, so let's kind of let's see. Well, what's going on in your neck of the woods here, Austin Cage? I know you probably had a nice little busy week yourself, other than dealing with the usual, I guess, workflow. Anything new at the homestead? Dealing with this.
Weather bullshit. I mean, I still hope and pray that anybody who wanted this stuff still bust their ass on some ice. But well,
you ain't
your
whistling
day's
Dixie
coming.
on that.
I mean, no,
Well-
ain't shit changed. I mean, I went from hard nipples to I'd say medium nipples. It ain't as cold no more. But no, ain't shit going on. Usual.
Goodness gracious.
Dude, I swear right now, your attitude is like whatever sport you watched this weekend has you in a bad mood. And I don't know if it's professional wrestling.
I think you watched the Pro Bowl where nobody gives a damn about that football games. This next
No.
weekend is what it is.
No, this one has to do with wrestling. Why I'm pissed.
Okay.
And we'll get into that.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get into
Okay.
that. That's no.
Don't worry, it
that's no
ain't
problem
sports this
there.
week.
It ain't sports this week. It is actually wrestling. Okay, that's good. That's good, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding.
GQ, what the hell you been up to other than you're feeling like shit and looking like it?
Nothing really. I mean, trying to be in some of the cities that I own property in that doesn't require snow shovels and snow plows and everything like that. So,
Oh, you
Look
mean
at
help?
that thing damn near covered the whole country. It seemed like.
at least from the Midwest over to the East Coast. So
Texas
Right.
didn't know what the hell to do.
they never know what the hell to do. That's why I was having so many problems last week. I was down there in Dallas and everything. Good Lord, they didn't what the hell is this shit? It's like, well, this is why I try to move to places where you don't get it. And they still shut down like the whole state for like a year. So
Oh, they just did that for you. So, but
Yeah, they wanted you out.
Yeah. I even wonder why, him and I are on the left side of the screens to call us the Q-tip twins, So,
So I mean, so does that mean like you got the fuzzier end there, Ruby?
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Dirty ends on the bottom, so. Oh, Z, what's going on in your neck of the woods, man? You're
neck of
loving
the
this
woods-
cold no matter what.
Yeah, I love the cold. So everybody that's complaining, I can't wait for you to have your hot weather where I can't go outside and feel comfortable. So cool. You have fun with that. I love this weather.
Kidding.
Love
I
it.
sleep better in this shit. It's
There's
just
nothing wrong
traveling
with
in
hot.
it.
I was gonna say there's nothing wrong with hot weather. I get to wear a Speedo on those days. So
Oh,
Oh,
God.
dude. Oh,
And they get arrested for scaring the public.
No kidding.
think
It's
I
a good
just
thing
threw
I
up.
ate like 3 hours ago.
oh, dude.
Probably would have lost it.
But no,
Oh.
it's been a somber week for me, unfortunately. So,
Yeah.
not to get too much into it, people have seen on my Facebook and stuff. I had to say goodbye to a friend Friday. Bill Justice, love you, buddy. I'll miss our long conversations. And then Zmiz had to put down his old pup and finally make the call. So Bandit is now in the sky, which is awesome because he's no longer battling his cancer. So him and I haven't been all go on hikes and stuff, which kind of sucked. So I'm going to go get out tomorrow for him and I. But
There you go.
We've all lost an animal in the past year. Y'all realize that?
yeah.
Yeah.
All four of us. All
Yeah,
four of us.
it's not. I don't know. At least it's company to have, but it's not a good thing to experience. But
Yeah.
I mean, I still got 5 fur balls. We all know that. But old Bandit, like he came to us. We weren't even really looking for a dog.
Yeah.
And he showed up. He was a great dog. Like I loved having him. He was fun. I actually got to take a nap on the couch the other day. Because if Bandit was here, you couldn't do that because he just hogged the couch. Like it was his couch. But we got him a dog bed once. He looked at me like what the hell?
What the fuck?
I ain't laying on that. This is my couch. So, yeah. Actually, dude, one of my favorite memories of my dog is one time I came home from work and he's just like all sprawled out, and I posted on Facebook. I'm like, I got a roommate that doesn't pay any shit, like needs a job now, needs to get off my couch, like because that's what he was to me. He was my like bum roommate, and I loved him. So it was one of my favorite memories of my pup.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like I said, it sucks when you lose something that you love, and you just try to remember the best times and see where you go from there. Like if you're gonna either maybe get another one, which I'm heavily toying with the notion of getting another one myself, because I used to have 3, and it just seems like my other 2 seem to be kind of like lost. But
Well, Kodak makes up for about 5 or 6 dogs as much as his ass can't sit still. So.
and then what about that skinny, that hairless Chihuahua that was up on that freaking?
Hey, look, that's the most chill dog ever.
I don't care what anyone says. Fat Man literally was Coda. Come like you just. Yeah, I love seeing you with that dog.
Because we have the exact same personalities. We didn't
Love
like
it,
people.
dude. It makes me so happy to see you with that dog. Like I know you. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yep.
Well, so we're going to go ahead and get right into our talk here. And before we kind of get into that, let's kind of bring up some things that are happening here. Of course, I forgot to put these guys up here, so give me a minute. I forgot. Well, that's what happens when I get distracted, and then, now you can't even do
GQ.
anything.
We got the blowhorn.
Yeah.
Sorry, GQ. I'm just busting. I love you.
It's all right. No big deal. It's just that I don't want, because I'm going to need this scene for a lot more other things here too. So.
Oh, look at that. Andy sending love to GQ.
Oh, good. So,
Damn,
don't leave anybody
your
out.
enthusiasm there, GQ. Can't say hi back and shit. Damn.
He did.
I did that to him when he said,
I got you, GQ. I got you. I'll be your defense right now, man.
He said,
Say hi. Use your voice. Say it with your chest.
it really hurts to talk right now.
I just watched that video. That video that you sent in our group chat. Cage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Jacob. I shared it. I shared it to We Talk Wrestling because that was funny. It made me giggle.
Hey, Z, that TikTok I sent you last night with the outfits and everything, how did they leave out Io Sky, who looked exactly like the Yellow Ranger? I mean,
dude, I know we're not talking about the Rumble yet, but shout out to Roxanne for 100% Kim Possible in that shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. They were very creative with the gear. So,
man, I'm gonna open a whole can of whoop ass when we get to that area.
there you go.
Especially about the gear thing. The gear thing, I'm irritated with the internet wrestling community.
Well, hey, we just realized we're now worldwide. Take a look in the chat. Hi from the UK.
When did we sign up
nice.
with when did we sign up with Titus O'Neil? Worldwide.
There you go. In the UK, isn't it like 3 a.m. over there right now?
Hey, dude, don't disrespect our UK fans. They love us, man. Heck yeah, just sub. You know what you all should do? You should just sub.
I'm kind of curious. How did you find us? Let us know.
That's why I'm curious too. You know, hey, we love fans from all over the place.
Because you have Zmiz who has connections, my dude.
If we got watchers in the UK, hell yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's bring them all.
I'll give you credit for staying up that late.
Hey, if you know any UK wrestlers, send them our way. We want to talk.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
I don't know. We might do
that. Would be pretty good.
Dude, that'd be sick. Yeah.
In our caps there.
Get some UK people.
Hell yeah. UK. Absolutely. So speaking of places to be, now we got you guys on here. So now let's talk about the SICW Fan Fest. Fan Fest 4. That will be here on May 8th and 9th. And that's where 3:18 a.m. That's what kind of figure. It was 6 hours ahead of us. So yeah. So we will be there. There are been more names announced, including
a family reunion for you. Sorry, I had to.
Remind me to kick you later. So I was gonna say Robert Gibson, and then of course we've got the Mortons coming in. So it's kind of funny that they announced Robert Gibson and then they announced the Morton family with Carrie and Ricky coming in. So which is kind of cool. Yeah. And then another thing that's cool, right?
Yeah, no, dude. Carlito. Hands down, one of my favorite Ruthless Aggression era wrestlers.
Oh yeah, they put him over big whenever he first came on. You know, I love Carlito's Cabana. I'm sorry, that was one of the coolest sets I liked. With
dude,
the interview segment.
It was just like Jericho's highlight reel. It had Piper Pit vibes. Like it had it all. I loved it. Carlito's Cabana is amazing.
I love the whole Caribbean feel. That was pretty cool. I mean, well, not to be pun.
It'd be kind of great if he had his setup like just like the Cabana or whatever.
I was just going to say that table. I want to see him do the Carlito's Cabana with like one of the managers in SICW or Travis Cook or somebody like that. That would be great. And then they spit the apple on their face.
Z, pull up that bottom comment.
Yeah.
Can I hold on? Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So Will Rally Sport One. We are based out of the Midwest here in the United States. So I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. The Gem City in the Mouth, of course, Gem City being in Quincy, Illinois.
Yeah.
Of course, Dirty Hill, Austin Cage, and Dirty Evansville, Indiana. And
I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm
wherever
in
he thinks
Beverly
his
Hills,
mind
California, New York City.
VR does wonderfuls to your brain.
They're still the governor's still trying to figure out a way to ban his ass, but they haven't figured it out yet.
Wait, time out.
Shut
up. Carlito's wrestling?
Yeah, wait a minute. Carlito is wrestling?
Yes.
This dude,
Yes.
I am so freaking stoked now.
I gotta let
yes.
Chris know that because we talked about staying for the wrestling show this time.
One of the coolest moments. I wish I still
you
had the
definitely
shirt.
need to stay for the Hall of Fame too. Definitely.
It got ruined. The shirt got ruined because I had a cat that had a kidney infection and she peed on it and it got destroyed. But I caught a Carlito shirt from when it's that stupid Raw that I had to watch with Donald Trump and Rosie O'Donnell wrestling when they had them invitation stuff. That stupid BS. That's the Raw that I went to. That's the first ever. That's the first ever. Here's something. That's the first ever live WWE TV taping I went to, and I never went back to one because they're garbage in my opinion. Pay-per-views are the only way to go, or house shows. And you know what's even better than that? Indies like SICW with the FanFest 4 coming out May 8th and May 9th. Just saying, like, but Carlito's one of my favorites. So, like, I can't wait. Like, you're probably going to hear me, cry.
You hated a segment, but don't hate on ACO.
Z might have a wet dream over there.
No, dude, I've been to other TV tapings with WWE, and I've been to TV tapings with other promotions and did stuff and watched stuff like that and had enjoyment. But I did not enjoy being at Raw's TV tapings. Like, and they weren't fun to me. I've been to 2.
Yeah, I know. You definitely have more interaction and more when you go to a live show.
Yeah, and pissing off David Otunga at a house show is still one of my highlights. That guy was so mad at me. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I got him to flip me off because I said he needs to go back to reality dating shows.
Me and Ruby know an indie wrestler that actually got kicked out of an ECW show when they were doing the WWE ECW version because he said something to Rene Dupree and Rene didn't like it to the point that
That's right. It's always live. It's not a taping. So I mean, let's see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Appreciate having you here, Mr. Church.
Yep. So Will Rally Sport 1, we appreciate you. Make sure everybody you kind of spread the word. We do have our QR code in the bottom right hand corner. If you have another device you want to scan that, you can find us anywhere where that QR code will take you. So
because of Raw, you are right on that. But I have been to other tapings too.
Or find us on X.
Thank you, sir.
Another easy way.
Yeah. Well,
we are on
X is at FCE Podcast, but all of our social media sites are at that QR code. But make sure you're following us and watching us. So, but that's where we're going to be at FanFest 4, May 8th and 9th. We will be doing a live simulcast that day. And I think doors are opening at 10 a.m. on Saturday the 9th. So if everything goes right, we'll be going live at 11 a.m.
We need
just trying to see who we can get by. We will probably be going roughly about a couple hours, maybe more. We'll see, but just to kind of get the feel of what's going on at FanFest 4. And like I said, it's going to be in Fairview Heights. So this year it's in Illinois for the first time. Not really to do anything with regulations because Illinois is not a regulated state for wrestling. So.
And May 8th, if I'm not mistaken, that is the Mick Foley show too. The Mick Foley,
yes,
stand-up.
Yeah, so
that Friday is Mick Foley. That Saturday is the Fan Fest.
Yep.
So
I actually had to confirm that yesterday with somebody, which we're not going to mention right now, but hopefully we could mention it at some point. But
So basically, FanFest 4, it is a fan fest. So it is multiple legends that are becoming for. You want to make sure you go once again, SICW.org will give you more information. You can also look for SICW All-Star Wrestling on Facebook, and also want to look for Herb Simmons, who's also the longtime promoter. I think now this year we can officially say 53 years as a promoter in the area. So 53 years as a wrestling promoter is about unheard of worldwide.
Which has aged him 106 years, because we all know how promoting can drain the life out of you.
Let me just put one more cherry on top. Head on over to SICW All-Star on YouTube so you can catch up. They just had a show right before us going live where they announced some more bangers that are going to be coming in and doing stuff for the Fan Fest. My dude, Glenn Williams, Big Nasty himself, had another amazing nasty talk. Good friends of mine from IEW and around other promotions, Mr. Brandon Espinoza and Dysfunction, getting a match on SICW All-Star to kick off. Like, it was a good show. Curtis Wilde was action. It was in action. I think Sean Vincent, I think it was him, right, Glenn? That guy that turned on you? Him and his new buddy were in a tag team match, I think. The Gateway Scenes.
I think they were coming up, but I had to break away. I don't know how long their episode went tonight, but we go on like 9 p.m. Central Time.
Great promotion there from the Midwest area of Illinois, Missouri.
Yes. Yeah. So that is, like I said, we're going to be talking about more of this event to come. As soon as we know more details, of course, they're going to have more announcements. If you can't believe that, I mean, there's already been a large amount of.
Hey, I want DDP.
Oh my God, bro! I don't know. It seems they're really pulling out. Just when I thought they weren't going to pull out any more tricks for a fan fest, they're coming with a lot of people here. Don't forget. Yeah, next Saturday they're going to be in action in Belleville, Illinois, at the Belle Claire Fairgrounds, where Madman Pondo and Attila Khan will face
fucking Pondo.
I believe the Gateway Saints. I believe.
Dude, Texan said it right on Wrestlers.
The Gateway Saints are going to not survive and be in the business anymore after those two crazy mofos.
Texan said it great on Promoter's Corner. He's like, I didn't think the day would come that Madman Pondo would come into SICW, and here he is hanging out with Attila. That is not a duo. Sean, I know I made fun of you a minute ago, and I respect you, what you do, dude. I promise I do. And Breed, you're an amazing competitor yourself. And years of friendship, but he's right. Like Madman Pondo, they're going to stab you. He's going to take that fork or any other object he can find, and he's going to hit you with it.
And we have seen him use so much stuff, from chairs to light tubes to staple guns, and he stapled every dollar denomination known to man on people's foreheads before.
Dude, I've wrestled Pondo. That's a crazy son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
That goes without saying.
Boys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, what that the UK guy said.
Oh, I didn't show up there.
Well, I mean, we're going to be getting into WWE here in just a moment. With the Rumble, we're going to be talking about the Rumble because we actually had our. If you watched last week, before we brought Amazing Maria on for our featured guest interview last week, we had our name drawings, at least as far as who won our T-shirt. Yeah, so we do have an official False Count Everywhere T-shirt. We're trying to see what other merch we can get out here as well. But yeah, now GQ, I see where you put something too. Are you able to share that, or do you need me to? Or
I clicked it. However, I think you may need to pull it on.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
You got to add it to screen.
So
this was just like the current list so far that they have announced for the Fan Fest. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah. So let's do this.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep. So this is the whole. So this is all the the Big Nasty snuck on here.
Hey, that guy's great.
That's great. Yeah.
Our bald brethren.
Yeah, so like Harvey Whippleman, Paul Ellering,
hey, did you hear too on Promoter's Corner? Mr. Herb Simmons said that there is a potential. They're in the negotiation phases right now, but with how big everything's becoming up to FanFest, Mr. Herb Simmons is thinking about bringing on Teddy Long as the general manager of SICW for a short time.
Well, good Lord, now we're going to have a lot of tag matches, and then Travis Cook is going one-on-one with The Undertaker. I think that's a great idea,
right.
though.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
pay
it's
to
a
see
great
that.
idea.
That's not a bad
I
idea
would
at all.
too. I would too. But just look at some of the names.
JBL is going to be there. Maybe Teddy Long will say it. You're wrestling the Undertaker.
Mick Foley hasn't done a signing here in this area for at least 25 years. And he's bringing his his show here on that Friday night. You have VIP where you can get it and everything. You got JBL, Haku, Dan Severn, the lovely Mickey James, who I don't think has done a signing in St. Louis at all since I've known. You got the Ruby family reunion of Carrie and Ricky Morton once. I ain't doing that one.
Oh, well, you'll live.
Yeah, we're going to find a way to corner you. You're going to get
Koloff family tour, too.
Oh, yeah, the Koloff family tour been announced. So I don't think they've been on this poster yet. So Powers of
This is
Pain.
the most recent one that I found on Herb's page, actually. So
yeah. So there's a lot coming here on that. So
there's a live nasty talk too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's how
I said
well that's wishful thinking for DDP. So
yeah.
Hey, dude, I believe in the ways of the DDP. I am Diamond Dallas Page yoga.
Would love to see him come in. I mean, we were close to doing it one time for those signings at the Stratford there in St. Louis before, but never came about on it. But
DDP is one of my childhood heroes. You guys had Hulk Hogan. I had Diamond Dallas Page. Just saying.
I had the Undertaker.
Yeah, well, Hulk was my first, but you know.
Hey, no respect. No, like, well.
Steve, if you actually go on Facebook and look up Squared Circle Expo, he's going to a show in Indianapolis here in a couple months.
Don't worry about it. He knows.
he knows. This guy knows a lot. He's probably one of the best people in the Midwest area for a lot of stuff. I'm just saying. Steve knows everything. I figured he was going to drop that one. Okay, yeah.
Here we go.
Show off. Anyway.
Gee, how many boxes does Pandora have? Jeez, you know. Well, and we're going to bring up one other quick thing here. Then we're going to move on to our main material for tonight. I'm going to remove that. And in a few weeks, we got Savage Games for IEW, which is Saturday, February 21st in Granite City, Illinois. I'm still interested to see what Savage Games is. I mean, I know I've teased about it with a bad joke.
It's a no holds bar. Anywhere, any fouls count anywhere. Sorry, tongue tied.
No pun intended.
As long as they're not everywhere.
Iron Man match is what it is.
Man.
Now, who's involved in that match?
We
Better
have
be more than one referee.
Parasite putting up his Midwest title against the newly announced Chris Exodus, the King of Thrash himself, and now I forgot the other person. I'm whiffing. Terrible.
Yeah.
Why did I just...
Alan's not in the chat to answer this question.
Well, yeah, because Alan's down in New Orleans right now.
Don't catch nothing.
It's all right. But I mean, we'll be bringing this up again here, but just want to let you know and give
Daddy
you the opportunity.
Dion. Oh, he is going to beat me up now. Daddy Dion is going to be mad at me for forgetting that he's the fourth competitor in Savage Games.
How could you? How could you, Z?
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to bring him a bouquet of flowers or something.
Illinois Elite Wrestling.tickelite.com is where you want to go to get your tickets, or you can scan the QR code down at the bottom right of that poster. And you can save a few bucks by buying your tickets in advance. If not, you'll just be paying some door prices. But either way, you'll still be getting a very entertaining evening. That is no doubt. So that is our Savage Games there. Now, let's kind of segue into what we're going to be talking about here this evening. And that is well, first off, let's kind of let me get over here so I can get this going, because I need to get this set up. So we're going to talk about the Women's Rumble, which, by the way, between our internal draws here, Karen was our participant that won our shirt and got a chance to play with us as far as like with our number draws. But apparently this year, our winner is none
It's
other
not you,
than
Karen.
Tiny Mouse the Miz, getting number 14.
I still love you.
So,
still happy you played with us, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's no winners. I mean, there's no losers, only winners. Yeah, there's no winners. There's no winners here. No, but no, we thank you for playing. But you, like I said, Karen will still be getting her T-shirt, no doubt. So that being said, let's go ahead and go right to here as Liv Morgan finally getting the dub in the Women's Royal Rumble.
And getting Z the dub.
Yeah, awesome. Getting Z the dub as well. So too many times she's been right there, runner up, second to last one out. But this year I was actually kind of hoping that they would kind of pull her way if they're going to do anybody from the Raw roster, which there were quite a few on the Raw roster. So, in regards to this, first off, Austin Cage, are you surprised with this victory with Liv Morgan? If not, who'd you think was going to maybe pull it out when you were watching within like the last 6 competitors in the ring?
Well, I mean, luckily enough, because I had to work, I got off 1:30, so I missed some of it. But I mean, I got through most of it. But I'm honestly not shocked. I was honestly expecting Liv to win, just with like the comeback she had, coming back from her injuries and everything. And she's, like you said, she's always been the runner-up, getting that close and then never fulfilling it. But yeah, I was not shocked at all with Liv Morgan winning.
Z, and what do you think about this direction here that Liv Morgan taking the W in this one?
On one side of me, I'm excited because it's the right person, because I didn't really know who I wanted to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Like, I was kind of just in it for the ride, right? I didn't have a sidearm booking that I wanted to do. There ain't nothing fun. Like, the women's division right now in WWE, it feels fresh. It feels new. It feels, it feels like the parts are moving, right? It feels like something's moving there, and we're getting more frontward, more momentum. With that being said, like, I'm cool with it. Now back to this comment. 100% we are agreeing. I'm a 100% sold. Roxanne had gear of the night for the females. I like the gear. I like the gear a lot of the women, so I can't say anything about it. I think the internet needs to shut up when it comes to certain things, because everybody complaining like they have to pay for their gear for this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, time out. Joke's on you. Wrestlers always have to pay for their gear. Like, that's always been a thing.
Right.
You're dorks. Like, and you get to a certain level too, then it becomes a tax write-off because you're the business. Like, so sit down, shut up. It's not
go eat your bag of chips. And
like, it really, the amount of things that people argue about wrestling irritates the crap out of me now. Just sit down and enjoy it. Like, just watch it. And like, that's one thing I like about the women's division right now, specifically within WWE and other promotions out there, is wrestling for women just feels fresh. It doesn't feel stagnant. It doesn't feel like it's just things are moving. So I loved it. I'm all for it. The women did a great job. There was a couple. Why the hell did Brie Bella get the biggest pop of the night?
Oh my God.
One of those Saudi men seeing Brie, not that she's not like pretty or anything, but like not my type, but like she can't wrestle.
2, she can't wrestle. She can't cut a promo.
I'm cool with Nikki. But Brie, then people went unglued when they're like, Brie mode.
I was surprised. Hold on. With this one, I was surprised, though, not to see, like, we didn't see AJ Lee. I was surprised that she didn't pop up into those.
Yeah, there were some other. Yeah, so there were some other surprises. I thought that were going to be coming. I don't know.
They said that Bianca Belair's, she held off on her surgery. She thought it was going to naturally heal, and it didn't in time for the Rumble. So she had to go and get the surgery, and she wasn't healed in time from the surgery. That's why she wasn't there.
Not everybody could be like John Cena returning like 3 months earlier and all that, and surprising in the Royal Rumble there.
I mean, I'm so happy he's retired.
Yeah, well,
dude, somebody had to UK, not a fan, dude. That is the biggest understatement in the world. Like, you will probably see me be the biggest critic out of anybody of her and her sister. I'd rather watch dog shit.
But no, he's not wrong though with the statement. They're not wrong with the statement, my guy.
Well, here's the thing. See, here's what I'm a little shocked with is like last couple of years we have some major surprises in the women's rumble and everything like that, including I think both times TNA knockout champions in Jordan Grace and Mickey James. Mm-hmm. This year we didn't have that. I mean, and I don't know whether people just didn't want to like put everything together to go over there for it, or WWE just didn't want to do a lot of surprises like that. I mean, I still think like if you were to say, did we go to the MVPs yet?
You see, that's the thing. Let's get into that discussion real quick. Like,
yeah,
here's the thing about, and I'm not somebody that's not against paying homage to the past, because I still love seeing that the old school float up and float in, right? But one thing about the women's division that is nice right now, like I said, it's that steady flow, right? We don't need. If let's say Trish Stratus, Michelle McCool, or somebody like that would have made the other move, or we got somebody from TNA to come up, or AAA, whatever they would have done, would it have taken it away maybe some of the highlights that like Lash Legend or how Sol Ruka, from gear to performance in the ring, that chick was on point. So, like,
I would almost put her. I mean, I got her in another section for later on, but I would put her as the MVP of the night. I thought.
Oh no, I 100% agree with that. And Medusa and I had a conversation like last year at FanFest, or no, the year before at FanFest, that we both really like Sol. The more I watch her, that's just Medusa like again. Like she has that flair of her, and it's a beautiful thing, and like I love it. I love seeing there's paying homage to the past in a new way, and you're seeing it within certain characterizations of some wrestlers, and I think that's more of a take back than the actual wrestler showing up at some point. You know what I'm saying? Still can do it, but like the Rumble is supposed to be for those new people. Yeah, I know Liv won, but hey, Lash was killing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if between the two, so the two notables, like say Lash Legend, just coming in, hauling off 4 eliminations in a row, by the way, showing her dominance for a good while. But I'm with you, Z. I would have to go with Sol Ruka, who entered in at number 10 and was second to last to exit the Rumble. She was on point, and I'm telling you, her not getting that call up right now. I mean, maybe they're just giving her a little bit more time, but I mean, obviously this year it's got to happen this year for her call up.
Hey, I do want to shout out this too. Kiana James was on fire in this thing.
Yeah.
That's the Kiana that I love right there. Can we get her to finally break loose of Julia and go with Chelsea motherfucking Green?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, I love it. No, with Sol Ruka, I love the fact that she went from what you said at number 10, all the way till the second to last, and she was working.
Half the wrestling fans are bums. Come on now.
But
and that's why some of my favorite.
There has been a very, very a difference from when they first had to go in full garb. They were wearing t-shirts over their gear. Now they're not even doing that anymore. So they've leaned up a little bit.
Bro, I posted about it on We Talk Wrestling. I posted about the gear thing, and I said it's crazy to think that women still today, and specifically in WWE, those women are doing right now for women around the world is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
The first Saudi show, no women was allowed on the show. Then they got like one match. They were in t-shirts. And now look where they are. And it's a freaking outstanding thing. It's amazing. And these women people need to sit down and shut up. I mean, except for time out. Except for when you're in Saudi, you idiots need a freaking cheer. Like,
start cheering.
That place was packed, but like, because you can see it at the end. You can see it at the end, bro. And about the audience thing, okay? So that's another big hot topic on the internet right now. The audience thing. If you watch even boxing matches that happen in Saudi, the prelim fights, nobody's in the damn crowd. It's the and the main event. The Saudi people are like there. So the tickets are paid for. They're just doing other stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, because like one guy thought that like the seats were filled up. I was like, anywhere you saw the little white light was a missing seat. Yeah. Like, because how those little white square lights or whatever, that was a missing seat.
And this is the thing. Every wrestling crowd is different.
Yeah.
I mean, the U.S. fans are way different than the fans down in Puerto Rico and Mexico, Japan. I mean, everybody does their stuff different. I mean, hell, Japanese wrestling, and we can even get Attila Khan to talk about it, hopefully, without killing any of us, how different it is working a crowd in Japan than it is anywhere else. Because they're not going to be amazed by all the same stuff that the U.S. fans are. That's the thing. It's like, and you won't see them pop for everything.
Anybody else hear a remix? Or was that just me?
I hear you. Why?
No, I just like heard like a loud thumping sound. I didn't know if that was everybody or just me.
I mean, I've watched old school Japanese matches where they're hitting each other and the crowd's just sitting there, and it's not because they're not into the match.
Yeah.
That's just how they watch, because as soon as like the match is over with, they're like, yeah, like it's golf to them to a degree. And that's the beauty about professional wrestling. Everybody's so focused on one thing about wrestling right now, or like, oh, you got to hate AEW because you don't. No, what are you talking about, dude? There's so much goddamn good wrestling out there, from just the most mom and pop backyard wrestler companies to all the way to the top. And that it's a beautiful thing. And I just don't. I'm happy to watch wrestling.
Yeah, I mean,
I did like how Sol Ruka though hit her double finish on who was it?
What was it?
I don't
Liv and Tiffany.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Liv and
Tiffany
it was nice. It was nice to. Oh my god, that was funny. I yelled stiffy time when.
Oh my
god. when Tiffany Stratton came out, and my son Lincoln bursted out yelling it. And I'm like, no, dear, no, that was wrong. That was wrong. Don't do that.
Wow.
It was funny, man. I had to tell that story. I'm sorry. Inappropriate.
That was great. Hey, inappropriate. That's great. He's going the right direction. Leave him alone.
Yeah, and here's what I noticed, and I told you guys before we went on here, what I've noticed at least in the past 3 out of 4 like women's rumbles, at the end, there's been like a finish on the apron. Like it's always been like, we've got to do something on the apron, because I don't know what the whole. It was good for like one time, maybe twice, but now it seems to be competitive. And if they finish on the apron next year, you need to get more. Different.
But he's not a fan of Raquel, and I'm like, man, Big Mommy Cool is the bomb.
Dude, she got a hell of a lot better in the last year.
It's like she got reinvigorated, like her confidence back or something. Like, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. So, so congratulations to Liv. Of course, she'll be facing, I guess, as of right now, Stephanie Vaquera at WrestleMania. Unless, she's at least in that picture. Who knows what match they're going to make a triple threat. It's too early to tell. We still have Elimination Chambers still.
Yeah, there's no reason to put her. There's no reason to put her against Jade. Jade still has to put up her title.
We're just having Jordan Grace out of the picture now.
No, I'm just saying. That's why I said there's no reason for her to go after Jade.
This is also where you can change things up, change up the rosters a little bit before doing another draft again. She could choose the other side and then say, screw the Judgment Day.
I'm pretty sure the Judgment Day is going to explode.
Yeah.
The writing on the wall, when you come into Vegas and it says Vegas, I'm pretty sure that's the same thing here, right, guy?
Yeah, we just don't know what's going to happen. So
the French.
So moving to the next one, So the OTC or TC1 becomes RR2, which means it's the second time that Roman Reigns has won the Royal Rumble, and Austin Cage drew number 26, which Roman had.
Boo!
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would have to say that last year, me and GQ won. So it's kind of ironic that Zmiz and Austin Cage wins. So I find that kind of funny.
Yeah, who cares about the past?
So the thing I'm just kind of confused about with this, I'm just kind of wondering. I mean,
Look at that comment they just posted. Yeah, I see that 100%.
That's actually a good prediction, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. But Zmiz, I'm trying to look for logic on this. Z. Why would you have a guy who's been off for so long, says by email he's going to be at the Royal Rumble, shows up at number 26, ends up being the last one? Where do we go from here? Because obviously we're not. I mean, are we going to get more appearances by Roman? Is this just like a one-time shot? I mean, because I thought maybe he was coming toward the end of his career too, with health issues that he's encountering as of recent.
Dude, so this is one thing. Oh, I hit the button too soon. Sorry. This is one thing Chase and I were talking about because we were watching the AEW stuff where how like Kenny Omega, Andrade, Hangman, I think it's Swerve, are all going for MJF, right?
Yep.
Like, there's 3 of those guys I don't want to see win. so call me part of Don Callis family because I want Andrade to win because I'm tired of everything being the same BS. Like, even AEW for me is stale at the main event level. I like some of the stuff in the women's division. I like some of the stuff in the mid card division or the middle of the card or whatever you want to call it. And it's the same way I feel about WWE. I'm not for Roman winning, but at the same time, last week, like we talked about, who do you have win the Royal Rumble? None of us had a certainty. Like, none of us were like, yeah, that guy should win. Yeah, that guy should win. Like, nobody felt right.
Let's just roll dice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So bringing back the tribal chief, and he was full tribal chief. Like, he was full in tribal. And by the way, thank you, Roman. I don't give you many compliments, but thank you, God, for the whole stop.
That was great.
Like, beautiful spot. Yeah.
What was the question again? Sorry, we just all got off track here.
For the public, from the viewing that you had with the gathering that you had, what was kind of the initial reaction when Roman won? And do you think that's kind of
not a lot of happiness? I mean, but here's the thing: is like,
yeah, we're having.
I think a lot of people wanted to see Oba get really further than he did.
I would have been okay with Oba winning.
Oh my God!
But here's the thing, but most of us called. Okay, so they're giving Oba all this kind of a push. It's going to be Brock just going to throw his ass out. And that came true there.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's still a face-to-face we all wanted to see.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I now want to see a Dragunov versus Brock Lesnar match just because everybody's like giving him shit for the chops and no sell, and he throws him over the rings. Like, that's the way that match should. Like, why are people thinking that's like a disrespect thing? That's how that should have went. It's Brock freaking Lesnar, you dorks. He ended the Taker's career. He ended it. I mean, that's according to Paul Heyman, but you can take that for what you want.
Right, of course. This guy, he sucks. No.
Yeah.
He can't hear you. Now to this question, Ruby, do you have an idea, or do you have a hunch, or do you want to take a crack or a guess at who's under the mask?
Well, let's kind of talk about that because I want to kind of bring this up. So, who is behind the hood this time? That's what I want to know. A lot of sources, and I've been kind of reviewing this. Some want to say Grayson Waller. I'm not really convinced on that. No. If you all watched the pre-show, if you watched all the past 3 or 4 weeks of Raw, we all know who's got a problem with the Vision and some people in the Vision. And if you look at the build, And if you know this person has kind of like facial hair around the chin, I'm almost apt to say this could be Adam Pearce. Because where was that?
Whether it's going to lead up to being somebody that, plays with a band, or whether it's somebody totally different that he brought up from somewhere to try to go against them. But it's definitely not Adam Pearce, but it's somebody he brought in himself.
I mean, this is like the modern day Black Scorpion. If we're gonna, because we don't know what's going on.
I mean, a lot of people were thinking it was Seth last night, or yesterday.
I don't think it was.
And some people are saying Logan Paul, and I'm like, no.
I like the Adam Pearce take.
I still would say
something
no
different.
on that.
Yeah. Well, Z, do you have a guess, Z, on who you think this could be?
I'm leaning more to Logan Paul.
Really?
Yeah, and specifically, not technically Logan Paul, but it is a Paul.
Oh, get out! Get the hell out!
Sake.
Get out! 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 No,
I mean, having Logan and Jake together is something that I think is going to happen. And the way Logan's been going around, like trying to prop up Braun, it has to be something stupid like that. It's WWE, guys.
Well, my opinion on that.
I mean, it's already bad enough that we saw freaking the Breeze reunite, but God damn it.
Okay, so
they are trying to stab me through my heart.
Thank you, Ish. Like I said, I'm leaning to a potential Jake Paul introduction. Now, my son has been like dissecting this because Chase has gotten the bug, guys. Chase has gotten the bug. He's trying to backside, sidearm book there. and that boy is straight convinced. He's like, look at his head movement. And you know how John Moxley does this? That boy is freaking convinced it's John Moxley. I'm like, dude, it's not John Moxley. Stop. Please.
Well, back to the whole Paul brothers reunion. I'm hoping that jaw of his getting broken holds him out for like the next year.
No. He's gonna.
If I never see his brother again, I will be a happy man.
You're gonna see him at WrestleMania.
God damn it!
So my thing on that is we don't need that.
Those are one of those times where I'd rather watch dog shit dry. I really would.
Somebody tell me, hold on a second. I know you can't hear me. I don't know what the hell's going on with either of our connections on it. I don't think the Pauls at all, as much as somebody still Adam Pearce bringing in, whether it's from another outside company, somebody from TNA. If you have the Pauls, then you turn Braun into a mad dog, giving props to his dad, and going after the Vision if it ends up being that. And Heyman would not want to do something to tick him off because he's potential can really destroy that Vision. I think it's going to be somebody new. I don't think,
dude,
even though I joked about it, I don't think it's Jericho, but I think...
Oh, don't say that. I'm going to kick you.
No, as I'm saying, I don't think it's Jericho, but I think it's still somebody
it's too tall for Jericho here. So,
yeah. Well, it's too thin for Jericho though, too. But
good Lord,
I do think it'd be cool if like this is a far shoot, so like this is out.
Austin may be leaving and coming back.
How crazy would it be if it's Scott Steiner's boy, and that's how they bring him in because he's been training.
But going into a main position right away without having to put this stuff together.
It's professional wrestling. You never know what's going to happen. Don't even try to tell me that stuff. You've seen crazier shit.
Yeah.
David Flair was on professional live TV. Just saying. No offense.
Touche. Can you hear me? Hey, Austin, can you hear me yet?
No.
He may need to. I mean, he may need to log out and come back in so he can hear everybody. So
Yeah, I can't hear GQ, so I'm gonna try this.
Yeah,
I'll
we
be
keep
right back.
getting reverbing on you because you're not having your headset on.
What's up with this reverb? I don't understand. I don't understand reverb.
That
it's gold. Oh,
that
that would actually.
okay. That's not.
That would
bad,
actually be sick.
But why would he go after him and not like Gunther?
Because he's part of the Vision, and Braun's not. Who knows?
No, you get what I'm saying and all that. It's like, why would he have a problem with
it
him?
was LOL too. It was LOL. Like, just a joke.
Goldberg's kid.
Hell, you never know. I mean,
it is professional wrestling.
Yeah. Let's. I'm saying Pierce. Cage thinks I like the Pierce. You're thinking Jake Paul. You're thinking somebody else on the outside GQ. This is going to go on for all. Like I said,
from NXT or one of the other companies, basically.
Can you hear him now?
Can you hear me, Austin?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yay! We can all hear each other.
You still suck anyway. I just think it's somebody
like an ugly
new. Whether Adam brought somebody from SmackDown or somebody else from Raw, like paying them off or something, or bringing somebody up from NXT or AAA. I mean, there's so many different things that I'm not saying necessarily somebody from the outside. I mean, but
yeah. Well, we're going to see how this unfolds because we could probably talk about that toward the end because of what's coming up for tomorrow on with Raw. Now there's some other like I said, other notable highlights. Oba, of course, started off at number 1, eliminated the first 5 guys that came through. Tore it up. I mean, Oba's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Lasted a good while. He entered number 1, and he was the 18th person eliminated into the Rumble. So he did pretty well.
For sure.
Yeah, so he did pretty well. Now, we're going to talk about – I also want – I mean, can we talk about wasted picks? I mean, first off, apparently some surprises we thought were going to come didn't come. Jericho didn't come. I thought Joe Hendry could have been possibly been sent up here to be in the Rumble again. Apparently that didn't happen. But what did happen, though, what was pretty cool, though, is – Powerhouse Hobbs, they showed his like little short intro video, then they skipped it out, and then they put his
Hobbs voice keys.
Yeah. So Royce Keys is now in WWE, and boy, I'll tell you, he made his statement too. I like the meaning of his name, taking his son's name and his mother's maiden name, putting that together, and that's his name. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So Royce Keys now debuts, and we're going to talk about other debuts down the road here too, throughout the show here. But here's something else. I mean, like I said, wasted picks. You could have had somebody from. I mean, obviously, Mr. Iguana.
No. That was great. You cannot say that was wasted because
it's not. Yeah,
just for the fact that we got Francesca and him getting chokeslam at the same time by DP. Dude, don't do that because that
had me dying.
But I'm also a fan of him, so I think he's going to fit in very nicely in professional wrestling up there in WWE world. But no, dude, that stuff was hilarious.
Was that like?
Because I looked at Adam, I was just like, watch for it even happen. I was like, watch for there be a double choke slam.
And like how he's like. Just does like, dude, I loved it.
Or the fact when he backed into somebody, had his head back, they just had it's like,
yeah,
he's the new Santino, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
the comedy flair, but can work his ass off. I mean,
it just gives me hope that we get a comedy like division again.
So nobody from TNA appeared in the Rumble. For men or women, I do believe.
Correct. Yeah.
So that was the way. I know the AAA. They sent Mr. Iguana, which is
LaParca.
Cool. Oh yeah, LaParca. Yeah, again as well. I'm glad I didn't get that. Here we're talking about luchadors, right?
Dude, it was awesome to see.
Can we?
Yes.
I called that.
Don't even say what the hell. This was amazing.
I called that shit.
Yeah.
The fact they did the Spider-Man point was also funny as hell.
Yes. Love it, bro. I was so here for this.
Oh, because when the tall one came out first, I'm like, he's a Grande Americano, but he's not wearing any blue. He's wearing Mexican colors, and then we see the
Venti
Americano come out. So
yeah, because the tall one, he's the original. He's the one from Mexico. He did all the stuff over there in the Gulf of Mexico, wrestling around. And this other one's the imposter from the Gulf of America. I don't know why he's here.
How dare you?
Dude, that was literally how they introduced him the first 2 weeks.
I want to take a shot right now.
It was from the Gulf of America, and I loved it.
Can you pull him off? Can you pull him off?
Don't pull me off. The fans come here for me anyway. Let's be real. Cage and I are the ones that carry this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you all. But this was amazing. And
yeah, they come to see us, not the Bionicle Cousins.
Keep this up. It's going to be a match at FanFest. It'd be Ruby versus Austin.
Yes.
Austin, I have Z in his corner. I'll be in Ruby's corner.
Oh, well, we got no regulations in Illinois. I mean, I guess we can always thumb wrestle, you know. Just make sure your carpal tunnel's all good before you start.
My left hand, it sucks, not my right hand. So
but if I had to pick the MVP of the men's, though, it was going to be Oba Femi. That's definitely one. But Trick Williams had a good show.
That crowd popped for him too.
Javon Evans, I think, wasn't Javon the longest?
Let's make a note about Javon Evans, though. When he was down, if you guys noticed, within the first two contacts of every new entrant, Javon took a big move from him, and he powdered out until the next participant came in, took a big move from him. Javon was basically the bump dummy for everybody. Then after Gunther came out and he took a big shot from Gunther, then he finally got tossed out of the ring. That's what I noticed about Javon Evans. But he was in there. He was at number 8, I believe, he drew. And he was all the way through number 30 getting out there. So, yeah, Javon put on a good showing, though.
Yeah, he did. Trick had a good showing.
I mean, he got his ass.
Well, we talked about Bree having the biggest pop. I don't know. Trick Williams might have had that, too.
No, I'm just saying for the women. I'm curious.
Oh, okay. I think you said pop of the night.
Pop of the night, they were all kind of flat, really, except for, like, there was a couple of good pops. Trick had probably a really good one, yeah.
Randy, too.
Well, yeah, they sang his song.
It's still a pop.
I didn't,
I
didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying I was agreeing with you.
Oh.
But no, did you not like this, Ruby? Are you not here for the
No, what I'm kind of concerned about is not really concerned and wondering, though. I mean, where is this going to play in with all the Americanos now? I mean, do we see a developing story on TV now with all this?
Where did the other two go?
Yeah, I was going to say they're his little sidekicks that he had before he left.
No, because see, I love the whole unit. I love the premise behind it. I love the fun flair. Knowing the person underneath it potentially, I love it even more because I enjoy him without the mask. And the other two dudes, 100% without the mask are great. But there's everybody's first. I could be reading it wrong, but I feel like they're having fun playing these characters because it shows.
I mean, why not? You get to act like an ass. Who wouldn't know?
Yeah, it completely shows, and I don't want to see this. I can't wait to see where this goes. I physically can't wait to see where this goes.
We need the OG El Americano in AAA for at least one show.
Does he? So, yes. Does he get his own henchman? Like.
Dude, really? What?
Puts what's their faces in mask,
bro. I want to see this go all the way because I enjoy it, and I know people make fun of it. But remember when WWE purchased AAA, I was one of the people that was like, people that are here with us. I was like all for it, dude. I'm so happy that I get to watch AAA wrestling. It airs every Saturday. I'm all about it. I watch it Sunday morning with my kids. We enjoy it because my kids love Iguano. They love La Parca. They love Psycho Clown and all those guys. Like, so I'm getting to share one of my favorite versions of professional wrestling with my kids because I grew up watching Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Liz Mark Jr., so many others. I can't even think of them right now. But so I love luchador wrestling, and these two are paying. I feel like it's a weird way of paying homage to them, but at the same time, like I hope it goes somewhere in the AAA world where a gringo shows up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that somehow the Creed brothers disappear, and then we get another couple of Americana Hoodsmen.
Yes. Yes. Dude. I mean, yes, my guy. I'm here for that.
Paul Luchadors.
Dude, La Parca's massive, man. Lismar Jr. was a heavyweight. You had Mil Nortes. Like, all those guys are big luchadors, and they were doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, they are, man. But let's move on, though, as far as... those are the Rumbles. God, we're just not going to talking about the Rumble in general. But let's talk about the championship match, the undisputed WWE Championship match. Drew is still untouchable against Sami Zayn. So now 12-0 against Sami Zayn. Sami suffers his first loss in Saudi Arabia, and Drew pretty much a dominant form, at least from what I saw.
He needs to put the mask back on.
Here we go.
I knew that was
every
coming.
week.
Sammy, we need to get the power back, my guy. That's all. Put the mask back on. Go to Mexico. Find the power, my guy. Like, these are all stories
do what Chad Gable did.
It's the whole premise of what luchador is, man. They could literally show the American culture what luchador wrestling all means just by doing something like that and filling that story. And that's how he gets the belt, dude, because everybody loves Sammy. Sammy can do no wrong. But there's one thing Sami Zayn can't do, and that's win the big one. I'm sorry. I hate to say this. We all love him, but he can't get a dub when it matters. And Drew's not going to let him.
Cowboys.
What?
Sounds like the Dallas Cowboys.
Now, Cowboys is another. It's like another disease on its own. You can't find a cure.
I was gonna say that wasn't. I don't even know what that reference is. I just make fun of
Dallas Cowboys.
I just make fun of my father-in-law about it.
Ruby gets it.
I know my father-in-law. All you got to do to make a vacuum cleaner suck again is put a Dallas Cowboy sticker on it. I get the jokes.
or call Officer Doofy.
Oh my god!
No, that's how you get your it stuck.
Here's I don't know. I missed
told you not to interrupt me when I'm cleaning my room.
Moving on.
I was being really behaved.
I'm not going to ask to repeat it.
That Drew's a ball. Drew McIntyre's
we're
a
all professional here. We always are professional. Let's keep that in mind.
I mean, let's point this out too.
Bullshit.
Sammy took like 4 claymores.
He really did,
dude.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, he got annihilated. So,
whoever
I want to get an opinion here. I mean, we already got Z's opinion. GQ, where do you think Sami Zayn should target next? Because obviously, this is pretty much he had his run on Saturday night's main event, winning in Montreal. Now he came over here, where he's loved in this country, and he lost again. So, where does Sammy go from here?
To the bench.
To the bench. To catering.
I don't know. I can't see that one ahead on it.
Yeah, because he's missing.
This may be the part where they have nothing for him right now. I mean,
yeah, I mean it's very possible. I mean, you got a long, expanded roster, but you only have so much time to be put on TV, and all you do is have shows on TV or PLEs. That's all you do. There's hardly any live events anymore, so. If you're not on TV, then you're not working. So unless if it's in the gym and you're just collecting the paycheck. So, what about you, Austin?
I say because what Chambers next, so they put him in that tournament, for a qualifier match. He might win one of the first rounds, but eliminated the second one. He just goes back to a mid card or just facing a big name that didn't go for the title. That's about all they're going to do with him. That's what I see.
Yeah, I get it. Well,
if anyone became the new Dolph Ziggler, it's Sami Zayn. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing. I mean, Sammy is lovable, but to a point in extreme though. It's I don't know. He's teased around it too much, and I think there's a lot of other people in the picture for this. I mean, unless you put him in the chamber match, he loses that, and he doesn't advance in the chamber. And then you find out where you go from there. But I think out of the title picture, the main title picture, I think he's
time out. I would be okay with him potentially winning the chamber and going over to Raw to take on Punk, where Roman would take on Drew, supposedly, right? You'd think?
I think Roman's going to float over to SmackDown to face Drew. I think so. I don't see Roman going over to Punk. But also think about this though. Roman and CM Punk do not have really that good of a relationship.
They shook
but
each
they
other's
did shake hands in Chambers.
They shook the hands after the chamber. After the War Games.
Not the chamber.
War Games.
Yeah, War Games.
I'm already
right here.
Well,
yeah.
The only person Roman spoke to negatively after War Games, he looked at Cody and said, "We're never teaming again."
And Cody was like, "That's fine with me."
And then he shook Punk's hand and left.
I got you. Yeah. So yeah, I think Drew's going to go over.
He has nothing against Drew though, so him going. That's where it doesn't make sense with Roman winning. Neither guy has an issue with Roman except for Roman just wants his belt back.
I don't know. I really thought maybe they could have put it towards somebody on the to the Raw side or to get toward Punk like a heel.
Yeah.
Finn somehow managed to took out somebody and took their spot because they used to do that all the time.
Should have been Logan Paul, and then Jake Paul would have been under the mask.
And let me just note this one more time, because I forgot. I meant to put this on a note when we talked about the men's rumble. Jey Uso, get out now, because you don't sit here and you freaking run it back when there's 5 guys fighting in the rumble, looking at your ass, and you're going to go up on the freaking. You're going to start eating again.
Well, technically, they were down
the ring, and you're gassing after that because you're eating too damn much,
dude.
Get your ass down to the ring.
So much. All I wanted when Roman went like this to do it back, and he did it back, I wanted Jay to go to the top of the turnbuckle, and then Roman just to shove him out.
He should have just done that. Yeah, he should have done that. I wanted him to do that. I was
because that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why it don't make sense Roman's winning is because he keeps beating up Jay and he's going to go back for the belt. So now Jay's going to go. I mean, a Jay heel turn is going to be crazy because it's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you right now.
After they lose the tag straps.
Yeah, the Jay heel turn is going to be coming.
I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just. Well, Drew's going to be facing off against Roman, that's for sure. And Jey Uso. I mean, I don't know. He just died off really quickly to me.
Yeah,
I know people yeet, but it's I think
I eat all the time. Yeah,
it's now being more of a pushable subject with him right now.
Yeah, dude, it's annoying to me. Don't, Scott, Kate, hush, behave. So. Funny story, inappropriate funny story.
Oh, God.
So the kids and I are watching the Rumble, right? And Evelyn goes, "Hey, Dad, where's Naomi?" And the whole night I've been going I don't know, start watching wrestling more. Chase goes, "She's out because she's pregnant." So I was starting to say, I don't know, because Big Jim gave Little Jim Jimmy to him, and now they got a little buddy. And she's like, oh, they had SEX, and then Lincoln just goes, oh, so that's how you do that? My kids crack.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Better than any health class you could take in school, right there.
Dude, I'm teaching my kids like the birds and the bees with wrestling. It's great. It's amazing. It was funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh well, let's talk about the other big match that happened yesterday. And
let's not. So screw you, Gunther.
It's gonna have So
I want to cry.
So AJ Styles is now done, apparently. So here's the thing. I really don't think he's done. And I don't know where else he's going to go. Because if you see, he was about to put his gloves down on the canvas. Not even worried about his boots, but he picked his gloves. He put his gloves back on and he did his pose. So he didn't leave nothing in the ring. So maybe he's done in WWE. But he may go over somewhere else. But the thing is,
like I said before, I said it, didn't I?
I know. And there's some other people that are thinking, oh, well, he's just going to go to AEW because he filed for the phenomenal AJ Styles as a trademark himself back last Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
So he's trying to trademark that.
He ain't trying. WWE's going to give it to him. Just watch.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
He had it beforehand, though.
He had it and signed it over to them for the time being.
That's exactly what like people like Blue Beanie and others have done, though, too. Is do it like that. I mean,
and then he'll get it back, and he's going to go to TNA and finish his career there because if people don't see the writing on the wall, he's going in the way he came out.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he's not going to show up in possibly an AEW or New Japan or something like that. I highly potentially think we might see one more or two more matches in each one of those promotions. But I'm telling you right now, AJ Styles is going to end in 2026
Bound for glory.
in TNA. Yeah, 100%. It's happening in TNA.
Yeah.
He came into WWE in the Royal Rumble. He leaves in WWE in the Royal Rumble. Who else has done that?
Right. Yeah, 10-year career.
10 years. Yep.
Yeah. And I
triple crown champion.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
SmackDown's the house that AJ Styles built. I mean, it's not, but still.
Yeah,
he had a big ass tag team partner.
Yeah, I mean, he built it his way, but yeah, it's gonna suck though. So I mean, he didn't leave his boots in the ring. He did not even leave his gloves in the ring. So, I like I said, I don't think he's done. He may be done with WWE, but where else we're gonna see him? But obviously this year is gonna be it for him. So 2026 is it, but he's just gonna be in other places. That's my call.
And I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Like it. Well, Z, you tell me every day. I mean, wrestling's everywhere now.
Yeah.
I mean, WWE's not it. God, let not WWE be it, because I'll tell you what, I might have to hang myself if it is, because there's a lot of stuff I think is much better out there, especially when you get around the independent scene. We talk about other bigger companies, especially in different other continents. Over in Japan, over down in, of course, over in Europe. I mean, there's other big promotions. I mean, like Progress Wrestling, and I'm sure there's something big in Australia as well. I mean, it's all over the place, So it's not like WWE is it. I mean, it's the big show, yeah, but there's definitely a lot more to go. But
I mean, so kind of like how
real quick. I was just looking at the trademarks. He has still 2 trademarks. Another one is still alive. That's just AJ Styles itself, for the same thing, for action figures, this and that, and everything. But you got to think though too. He's also trademarking for him to like for conventions and for all those figures that Matt Cardona and them started doing with people and everything with like the big rubber guys and this and that. I mean, so he can get more merch out there to get to the fans as well too. Once he's done with wrestling in general, you know.
I mean, I think he's gonna be one of those guys that legitimately puts the boots away and that's it. Like, I don't think we're gonna see him much after this. Maybe appearance here or there, but like
Convention, he won't be in the ring again after that.
No,
but yeah.
I'm talking even convention.
Entertain.
I have a feeling he will be one that kind of dissipates into the sunset, and we're just left the memories of enjoying him because he's going to go enjoy his family and stuff. He just seems like that guy, and the way everybody talks about him. So,
and his arcade collection.
Yeah, he does have a pretty.
That was something me and him had talked about at one time. Like all the video games that he has collected and everything. He has a couple of the main type arcades and everything. And
he has a YouTube channel, I'm not mistaken, that he does stuff on.
I don't even know.
Yeah, so
for himself with games and stuff. I know he would be on Up Up Down Down occasionally with the guys.
Was he like one of the like bad losers that they had it up?
Oh, dude, yeah.
He doesn't like to lose.
He snapped one of Xavier's controller, and Xavier, you hear him in the background. He's like, "I'm gonna need you to buy me a new one." That was like, I think that was a match between him and because they had a Madden tournament that they did, and it was him and Seth Rollins going up. Yeah, dude, that stuff was great.
Oh, that is funny as hell. That's great. But well, we'll possibly talk about more about this a little bit here because I mean we've dug in almost an hour and a half just in the Rumble itself, and we still got to talk about our featured topic as well, and that is we're going to be bringing up our top 5 men's Rumble performers ever. So. With that being said, let's kind of work. Let's see. Let's do kind of.
Ruby, why don't you go first for once? You never go first.
Who, me? Okay.
Yeah, you go first.
All right. So we're gonna go clockwise. So it's gonna be
age before beauty.
Yeah. So that means, well, yeah, well, I guess. So we'll go loser,
winner,
loser, winner. Yeah, loser, winner, winner, loser. Okay, gotcha.
So I'm my loser. I won.
Right. Well, I was talking clockwise. You know, that is,
okay.
Yeah, clockwise. So it's going to be me, Zmiz, then Austin Cage, then GQ will be rounding out our here. So we're going to go over our number 5 with us here. My number 5 for top 5 all-time performers in the Men's Royal Rumble, I am going with Hulk Hogan. So Hogan, I believe, was one of the first to get it on the map. He's the first ever 2-time winner. He just showed dominant performances back when they first started having rumbles, and so to me, Hulk Hogan's my number 5. Grew up with him, and that's my reasoning. So that's my number 5. So what about you, Z?
So my number 5 is more so not a amazing performance, but it's a performance that I've always enjoyed. And it doesn't matter what Royal Rumble you choose to put him in, if it's the men's or the women's Royal Rumble, and specifically the year that R-Truth went into the women's Royal Rumble and the men's Royal Rumble is something that I will still to this day crack up about and enjoy every time I see it. So that is going to be my number 5 is R-Truth's performance in the Royal Rumbles.
Nothing's going to beat when you put that damn ladder up thinking it was Money in the
Bank. Dude, like some of my favorite stuff. So I know it was supposed to be probably more dominant way, but I'm going off the entertainment value, and I love R-Truth.
Yeah. All right. Aussie Cage, who do you
got? 2006 Rey Mysterio. The year like that, right after Eddie won, he went started at number 1 and then lasted all the way to the end. That underdog story.
Yeah,
fighting all the way
Brady
to the
started
end,
at number 2.
Or 2, I'm sorry. Well, it's still the fucking same at the end, but
no, it isn't.
Yeah, shut up.
Technically, the number 1 stands in the ring longer. So I'm just saying.
But the match didn't start till the other guy gets in the ring.
I'm going off of when they get in the ring.
Shut up. Anyways. But yeah, no, I got Rey Mysterio because nobody would have expected that small of a guy to last that long, get through everybody, and end up winning. So that's my number 5.
All right, GQ. Who do you have for your number 5?
2011 Royal Rumble. Not the winner though. Santino Marella. So surprising how long he lasted down to being the last one thrown out. I mean,
yeah, dude, that was a time that I remember sitting in George's apartment watching that Lee Johnson's apartment, and we were like rooting hardcore for Santino to win. Dude, he like celebrated and everything. GQ, that's a good pick. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Finish what you're saying, buddy.
No, you're good. No, that just because of how far he went on that and made people think a little bit, he has some potential with him. And he probably would have been a better choice to win it than Alberto Del Rio, in my opinion, but still.
Oh, 100%.
All right. So I guess we're a number that brings us back to me. As I'm making some quick notations here. So number 4. For me, overall performers, I would have to say Ric Flair for number 4. And the main reason for that is because the 92 Royal Rumble is probably one of my favorites of all time. Ric Flair, the first one to last over 60 minutes and to win the vacated WWF Heavyweight Championship. So Ric Flair with a very memorable appearance in the Royal Rumble, and of course his first one. He'll have a few others down the road in his career, but
and jump
Flair,
right from WCW,
yeah. Well, of course, coming back in his later stages in the 2000s.
I don't remember what Royal Rumble it was, but Batista eliminated Ric Flair, and he starts flipping out. And he tries to jump into the crowd. I can't remember which one that was, but it was hilarious.
So my number 4 is Cage's number 5, actually, and that is Rey Mysterio winning in 2006 from the number 2 spot at a 1 hour, 1 minute, 8 seconds. Also, it was right after Eddie passed, so it was cool to see Rey, and Rey is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, so I've always been a Rey kid. My sister and I loved him even more when he lost the mask and he was in Filthy Animals and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
So my number 4, 2001 Kane, when he set that record that held forever, damn near seemed like, because when he eliminated 11 people in the same Rumble, and then I think Roman broke that.
Roman broke it. I think Brock has it now, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that record that held forever, I mean, that was something you put up on a stone and give it an award or some shit. So yeah, that was my number 4.
All right. And GQ.
My number 4, 1994, Luger and Brett. The one time when you see a double elimination and they couldn't figure out how, and they both landed at the exact same time. There was no camera angle, no nothing that proved otherwise. I thought that was a great way to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they do it again so many years in the future with Cena and Batista, and then
but they
blows his quads.
They were careful on the whole angles and everything like that, just in case on that. But that wasn't
supposed to happen.
Yeah,
I was just making fun of it.
Although that was a good time though. Whenever Vince ran down there and just blew both his quads at the same time.
God, that was hilarious.
All right, so we're here to
hold on, real quick before you go into the next one. I did have an honorable mention I want to throw out on mine. I know we didn't say that. Greatest Royal Rumble of all time, Titus O'Neil.
Slide into the ring.
Yep, the safe.
That should be on the blooper reel. That should be on the Razzies, not an Emmy. When it comes to Titus, at least to me,
I'm just saying honorable mention. But anyway, go ahead.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. So my number 3, and this is once again, I'm going about overall performances of all time in the Rumbles. For me, collectively is Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, of course, the first ever 2 back-to-back winner of the Royal Rumble. No, he was the second. Excuse me. Hogan did it in 90 and 91. Shawn did it in 90 and 96, 95 and 96. But he'll have other appearances as well. And Shawn Michaels has eliminated a lot of people himself. In fact, not too far off from Kane. I think it's like number 3 or 4 all time for eliminations, I think. But I had to check my record on that. But Shawn Michaels, of course, one of the greatest to ever put on a set up of wrestling boots, in my opinion. So there we go. That's my number 3.
My number 3 is once again not necessarily like an all-time performance, just a memorable moment, something that is stuck in my head and ingrained. And it's before LFG was even a thing. There was a thing called Tough Enough, and this Tough Enough winner had the balls to drop kick the Undertaker, which then the Undertaker comes back into the ring and beats the living tar out of the one called Maven, who is still one of my favorites, and I've always enjoyed him because of that. Like the hardcore thing, and then some of the stuff that he did. I always wish he went farther. But that is a memorable moment to me in the Royal Rumble because Taker beats the living when he hits him with that cookie sheet.
Oh shit! When he puts his head to that glass of the popcorn and shit.
Dude, he beats the living tar out of them. After
Taker has talked about that so much, and that was Taker's idea on that.
Hey, dude, I think it's great. I thought it was amazing. I love it still to this day.
And that next year he tried to eliminate him and like he drop kicks him and he celebrate like he thought he eliminated him and Taker ends up throwing his ass out.
Yeah, dude, it was a beautiful story transition. So Taker beating up Maven after getting eliminated. And Taker eliminated like 2 people prior to that. So like that whole performance and that whole moment was awesome.
Mm-hmm. So it's not. I picked what was it 2019 Seth Rollins. He entered at number 10 and just like had a show through that whole time he was in the Rumble. I know like a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with it. It was just one of those things I enjoyed watching.
Who did you say?
Seth Rollins.
Is that when he came out in the fire, like with the devil horns and stuff or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
GQ.
Mine is a tie for all the appearances this person has done. As soon as I say the name, you know exactly why. Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
Finding all the different ways to not be eliminated. From landing on a chair to standing on his hands because the feet didn't touch the ground.
Well, then you got to give an honorable mention to Shelton Benjamin.
But no, there's so much with that. Is like it's all memorable. People that never even followed wrestling. There's a friend of mine, Ruby knows who I'm talking to. That not a big wrestling fan. Loves Roman Reigns though. Wasn't a fan of wrestling, but was amazed by all the stuff that he was doing in these 2 Royal Rumbles that she had saw. To see is like that's kind of cool. You know, so it was amazing. It was something to attract people that weren't just wrestling fans on that.
One of my favorite moments is him getting saved by Xavier and him and Xavier getting in the ring and the Drew McIntyre just clotheslining them both over the ropes.
Well, I thought the pancakes was also kind of good though too.
Oh no!
I know when Big E was laying on the ground, catches his foot and puts him on his damn shoulders, walks around the ring a couple times and puts him back on.
Yeah, they're throwing pancakes.
The chair was a good one too, playing like not hopscotch, but
bouncing
on the chair. Yeah.
Now, did you say he had a tie with Kofi, or was that it?
It was all of Kofi's appearances.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He did like me, yeah. With our
okay, I gotcha. Okay, all right. So we're at number 2 now. Now, my number 2, in a dominating role. At least he's got the second most eliminations of the Rumble period, and just a force to be reckoned with, and that is the Big Red Machine, Kane. as far as a top number 2 top performer on my list in Royal Rumble history. Of course, I forgot how many eliminations he's got. I know Braun's got him by not that much of Braun Strowman, but Kane, of course, a force to be reckoned with. Of course, with Hall of Fame honors in WWE, and of course, quite a resume he built up, and so that's my number 2 with Kane.
Real quick, speaking of Kane, like, you know how like they showed back in the day or whatever on this day, 1998, it was at Monday Night Raw when The Rock was like, Kane, the big red retard can finally speak. I was just like, hell no, this makes me feel old as shit right now.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
You won't hear it again unless it's on our show. So,
right? Hey, how you doing?
So my number 2 is actually your number 4, Ruby. As a Ric Flair fan in 1992 was a great Royal Rumble. Ric Flair winning the belt, going the distance in the Royal Rumble. I still think it's probably one of the best Royal Rumbles too. And that's because I've always been a fan of the Royal Rumbles. So I bought the DVD box set. You remember how they had the DVD box sets of them? Like you can get all the Royal Rumbles. I own that. For that reason, because Royal Rumble's always been one of my favorites, and that was one of them I always used to watch over and over again. So
nice.
Excuse me. My number 2 is 1997 Austin. How he basically is like every time he eliminates somebody, he just kept doing the watch thing, sit up in the corner, doing that. That was just hilarious add-on to me. So yeah, Austin 97.
All right.
Mine is going to be a unique one that nobody's even said yet. Just because, well, one, I lost big time on that one. A friend of mine picked this person, and he allowed me to have anybody else in the match. And it was down to this guy and Macho Man, and I'm like, thought I was going to win, and he pulled this out. But it gave a good push for him, and that was 1993, Yokozuna.
Yeah,
that was a good push for Yoko. That was a good push for Yoko, and especially with it ended up being Macho Man at the end because everybody saw Macho Man as the main eventer. Yoko was still climbing up, and then bam, there you go.
Macho Man sold that perfectly though. The way when he threw him up, he just flipped over.
How he jumped over that a little bit. Still, it's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, now we're to our number 1s. Okay, and now my number 1 greatest Royal Rumble performer of all time, no doubt. It was Cage's number 2, but it's my number 1, and that is Stone Cold Steve Austin, the only 3-time winner of the Royal Rumble. Even make notable in 99 where he entered it at number 2 and was all the way at the end until McMahon decided to screw him over and dump him over the top rope at the end where he thought he had won it. So yeah, I thought he could have had a 4-time, but with 97, 98, and 2001, those are his wins. And what can you say about Stone Cold Steve Austin? The biggest star of the Attitude Era, which, by the way, I'm really hyped to get 2K26, just as a side note, for everything Monday night. So
I happen to agree, especially with the inclusion of hit it. You got to.
Jesus. See, it would be nice if you let me. No, do your own damn cue. Screw you. You didn't even allow me. Like, I'm not a freaking light switch. What the hell's wrong with you?
Hit it.
I was giving you.
I'll hit you in a second.
I was doing slow on it, but.
Well, okay, so my number 2 is not necessarily a winner or anything like that, but it was 2020, Brock Lesnar getting up there and tying Braun Strowman in the most eliminations at 13 when he came in number 1 and just wrecked freaking house.
Yeah.
Because he's our Lord and Savior. What?
Yeah, always that. All right.
Hell.
All right,
I
Austin
made a meme
Cage.
by that.
Oh shit. So my number one is 95 Shawn Michaels, just because he went through from very start,
And you suck the
and
toes of
then
Shawn Michaels.
don't get me started with some of the motherfuckers you would suck.
Jeez.
So just how like the ending, how like everybody thought he got eliminated. He was the first one to really like hit his 1 foot or something. Everybody thought he was eliminated. He hits back in and knocks British Bulldog over the top rope when Bulldog thought he was eliminated or thought he won. That was my number one.
That was a good one. You are correct.
All
I'll
right.
just
Shut up,
say
man.
it. I don't have to explain why, just because it was already explained quite a few times and all that. My number one, 1992, Ric Flair.
There you go.
I mean, as soon as I heard it like that, and somebody else said it, it's like, oh, I don't have to describe nothing on it. I mean, especially him being the first time it was the longest one in it, and as long as it was, and winning it at the same time too. At that
And
time,
him being older
it,
than most of the guys wrestling. He was in
yeah,
his 40s then.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
and it helped to give Bobby Heenan an aneurysm almost with like first freaking out that he got that, then winning at the end and everything, and him and Perfect and them all partying in the back. As Bobby used to call him, the Larry Flint of wrestling. So,
My gosh. Oh, well, I mean, so I guess we went through that. We went through that pretty quick, or at least I thought. So now we've got that in. Now we're going to be talking about the women. Since there's only been 9 Rumbles altogether, including last night's, we are only comprising with the top 3 women's Rumble performers ever, or like that to date, as far as who's performed best in the Rumble. So I think we're going to go counterclockwise. We're going to start with GQ and go back through Austin Cage, Zmiz, and then myself as the last. So let's do that.
okay, so number 3, we actually talked about it earlier last night's Sol Ruka. From entry into performance in the ring and everything, I thought she was phenomenal with that. I thought she was one of the top performers, in my opinion, out of all the last ones.
Okay, very well. Austin Cage, what do you got?
I got 2024 Bailey. She just seemed like she had something going in her, like that you mostly didn't see in her. She was just ready to fight, and she ended up winning that too. And she ended at number 3. So yeah, I'm picking Bailey for my third pick.
All right.
I am picking 2019. Nia Jax tries to not only enter the women's Royal Rumble, but she successfully enters the men and competing in both of them to something we've never seen happen in professional wrestling. And it was fun and it was enjoyable.
What, she got RKO'd?
She did.
That's funny. All right. Well, once again, I'm going by overall performances here. That's how I'm choosing to do mine. But my number 3 so far in the history of the Rumbles, I am going with Charlotte Flair, who's won it twice. I think the only one that's won it twice. But she's, and she's got a case to even maybe possibly be higher because she entered in at number 1 last night. And she was eliminated. I think, what number is she eliminated at? I'm looking at here. Oh, she was the 23rd eliminated, and she was eliminated by Lash Legend last night. So,
by the way, Lash Legend lost one of her eyebrows.
I
She's
couldn't
still
tell.
a boss.
She's got too much hair anyway. I can't tell, and it's over her face anyway, so I couldn't tell. But Charlotte Flair is my number 3 for overall women's performers, and so I guess we're moving on to number 2 now with GQ coming back around the
Around the bend.
Yeah, coming back around the bend again.
I'm going to say 2024, the first appearance in the Royal Rumble. And I've drawn there has been 3. I mean, some people don't remember that, but the first appearance of Jordan Grace, being a TNA champion at the time, first time in the WWE ring. And how long did she got? Because Ruby, you and I were watching this in the back at a wrestling show. We were pissing off a lot of people though while we were watching it because they wanted to watch it later on when they got home. But we were at a show watching it, and we were amazed with how long that she had lasted and everything with that one.
Oh yeah, Jordan definitely made an impression in her first Rumble. That's for sure. So,
which showed that how much they gave her with that they showed just how much confidence they had in her and how much they wanted to sign her when she was done.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bottom line, I mean,
absolutely. All right. Cage.
I forgot to write down the year it was, but it was the one where Bianca Belair won. She entered at number 3.
I think it was 23. I think
21.
It was 21. Yeah.
21.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
it helps. It helps. I kept a tab open on the windows just in case and all that. So
okay, good. Because the last 2 I forgot to write down the year. But Bianca Belair, she just seemed like she didn't seem like she took any breaks. She just kept going and going, flexing on people and all that stuff. So yeah, that's my number 2.
All right.
My number 2 is going to be Liv Morgan, 2023, when she was the Iron Woman that went the distance but came up short. Unfortunately, because she does not win that year, but she put in work.
It was hard for me not to pick her for my number 3 and everything on this, but I thought Sol Ruca really took it out of the ballpark with it. But yeah, she was on my list, and I was trying to figure out. It was like, nobody say those numbers when I do that, but where I was trying to weigh it out and everything, and Sol took over. But I thought that one as well, though, too, was really great. Definitely.
Roopster.
Yep. Oh yeah. So my number 2 is going to be Bayley. Bayley's my number 2 on that. She lasted. I think she's got the longest appearance in a Rumble so far. With was it the 2024 win?
Yeah.
And and then going on and beating Io Sky at WrestleMania, and she's has some other very noble appearances in other Rumbles leading up to that. So that's the reason why I'm going with Bayley as my number 2 overall so far in the history of women's Rumbles myself. And so let's go and get to our number 1s, gentlemen, for this. Who you got, GQ?
I'm over this way, not over there.
Oh, whatever. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
It's hard to remember which way to go on the camera there.
Yeah, I know.
Mine is 2022, and the reason for this person, not for what you're going to think right now, but it was the first time that the Forbidden Door was open. And one of my favorite women's wrestlers of all time, Mickie James, coming in from TNA as the TNA Knockouts champion, or Impact Knockouts champion, I think it was at that time and everything.
Yeah.
And even when it was announced, that was the fact that that Forbidden Door was opened up so much with that. Showing, I mean, they're not going to open up the door to everybody. We already know it's not going to be over AEW. They'll just take whatever they want from over there. But they opened up the door to give a working agreement with TNA and put them in a good light. And it didn't like job her out or anything like that. They didn't make her look bad, and she performed well. I mean, the only reason why I put that one is that because it was the Forbidden Door part of that is what, in my opinion. Yeah, we still had like Jordan come in as the champion, but that was the first time Jordan. That's why she got number 2. But it was also the first time ever in the WWE ring. First time they ever had a competitor that was not in the Women's Rumble, not ever a former WWE wrestler be in a ring. But Mickie James was former, and she showed so much talent in that match alone, and leaving the door open for everybody else and everything.
Okay.
Plus, now we have her husband as a GM now too. So,
God, just suck up more. Why don't you?
shut
All
up.
right, GQ, I'll need your list of dates. The one where Rhea Ripley won,
2023.
Yeah,
2023. She
I think we
ended
know
at
which one Z has next.
Correcto mundo. When mommy went number one all the way.
one. Yeah.
2023. Yes, yes, yes.
Domination.
It was amazing. I loved it. Like I said, and I gave number 2 to Liv for being in there just as long as with her. Those two put on a hell of a performance. I'm with Cage. Number 1 goes to Rhea winning 2023. Oh, shit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. As long as you go the right direction, that's all that matters.
All right. Well, Zmiz, Dirty Heel, you had her number 2. Or, yeah,
One.
well, at least Zmiz did. But Liv Morgan is my number 1. She was runner-up twice.
Yeah,
and I think in 2023, I think she entered in like a number 2, didn't she?
2023, she was 2. Rhea was number 1, and she was number 2.
Right. So she went the distance. She got shorted out. 2024, I believe. She was near the end.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, even though she entered in at number 14, she still kicked a lot of ass in that Rumble. And just an great overall performance. So right now, Liv Morgan tops my list as overall top women's performer in the Royal Rumble. And she's going to kick ass again. If she doesn't get a world title on her by the end of WrestleMania, they're doing something wrong. But Liv gets over, so. But hopefully you enjoyed our list here. With that, I'm kind of wondering where everybody has their. At least if you're still watching in the. Whoever is watching in chat, if you've got your favorites, or if you got one favorite, whether it be men's or women's, let us know, because we definitely want to interact with all of you to see if you kind of got any one of ours that we've put out here for you. So
MVP of the night's a dude from the UK for staying up that damn late.
He might have passed out on us already now. So
he might have been.
I would have said, "Screw you guys."
He might have been getting up like
you sometimes still say that when you get tired, though, Austin. I'm just saying.
Like the other day, you
hell yeah, look, I'll go to sleep if I'm tired.
He could have got up ready for work. You never know that.
But on that note, gentlemen, I do have to get going. I have some business to conduct for a possibility of something I'm negotiating with for you guys. We'll find out.
Meeting with the toilet.
And also get a hold of somebody else to see how they're doing after some of their procedures that they had recently. So
yep.
Much love, Beast.
All right, GQ, thanks for joining us tonight, buddy. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week, hopefully.
Hopefully Motel 6 kept the light on for you.
All right, man. I'll see you, bud. Thanks.
4 seasons, mofo.
Okay, whatever.
Don't catch the fleas.
I thought at least he said Howard Johnson's. At least they got ice cream. So,
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, with that being said, then I guess we got to get rid of him. Oh, perfect. Thank you. How did that happen? Did he just like disappear? Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, ooh, I'm David Copperfield. It's like, who's doing all that? All right.
I did it on the fly. I know you like to go to the green room thing, and
I do.
So there's always a big something big happens after the Rumble on the next Raw. What do y'all think is going to happen?
I honestly don't know. I mean, some people are talking about maybe possibly Jericho being
that too happening, but something that I just literally just thought of. Because I don't know what other notes you have. I know you want to do some conversation, but I just want to talk about this real quick. Where do you guys think Royce Keys is going to go now? Because I know where I want him to go, and I want to see what you guys think. So, Ruby, go ahead and tell me where you think, what brand do you think Royce Keys is going to be a part of? Because we don't know what brand he's on, or if he's on NXT.
SmackDown's beginning too many. Well, here's the thing. We haven't even talked about Oba either, right? So, I would like to see Oba actually. If we have to talk about Royce Keys, possibly SmackDown.
Okay, I can take that for right now.
If we're talking Oba, let's put him on Raw.
Or make them the new Road Warriors.
No. What? No. I mean, no. I know where I want Royce to go. So, Cage, what are you thinking besides the whole new Road Warrior? We're not doing that. We already tried to do that, and they gave him a dumb promo, and they were getting over already. They were already good, and you destroyed the Ascension. Sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah, but the Ascensions wasn't the size of them motherfuckers either, though.
The Ascension was the shit.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on where Royce and Hobbs go?
I'm just thinking what Ruby was saying.
I feel like they're both going to go to Raw. Or I'm okay with Hobbs going to SmackDown, but I need Hobbs to beat up Grayson Waller and join the New Day.
Yeah.
Right. You think Royce Keys is going to go heel?
No, but I just want him to join the New Day. I don't know, but I want him to go to join the New Day. That's what I want. I actually like your idea better, just so you know.
Yeah, the whole joy is, I mean, I whenever they change their entire persona, I'm not feeling the New Day anymore.
They need to do something. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm with you. I'm with you on it. That's why I was like, man.
I mean, their music's a dumpster fire. The gimmicks are. I don't get what they're doing. I mean, other than just being whiny, complaining bitches. I'm sorry. That's all they do is they whiny, complain. They don't do anything else. I mean,
they're grieving.
You should have at least put them. Well, I don't know if you could have.
There's no timetable on grieving.
They're failing. They're failing this whole thing. They need to go find Kit Williams so they can get rid of toxic masculinity.
Yeah, where the hell was Kit Wilson this weekend, man? I mean, we know there was no room for Finn Balor, but you think maybe Kit Wilson could at least had a spot on that Rumble. You could have at least. That was a wasted opportunity.
They didn't want to put him
as he's at right now. That was probably the worst thing they could have done is not use Kit Wilson at all at the Rumble. That was wasted opportunity.
One of the jokes I saw on a comment about this was that they didn't want to put Kit Wilson in a country that's built on toxic masculinity.
Oh my god.
No. They talked about like people. They talk about like he always talks like people being negative and all that. He needs like a negative spray. Like he'll get in the ring and like spray some shit.
Dude,
like
I love Kit. Yeah, Kit needs to be in Grayson Waller's position. They're failing it now. Now that Ruby said what you said, that's what needs to happen. Is Kit Wilson needs to join the New Day to let them breathe.
Kit Wilson is fine by himself. He
100%.
His whole load. He can just carry whatever he's got going on right now with his toxic masculinity. I mean, I think people should join Kit and be on what he's doing, not go and join something that's dark because you're just going to kill that.
He needs to get a petition like things. That's when he starts going up to people.
How about he starts his petition, but then Jericho comes back with his
list.
List of my thing.
Yes.
Sit on the learning tree, buddy.
Like he's like, I only need like one more signature, and then I can turn this in or something. Then Jericho's music hits or some shit.
Bro, we just wrote Jericho's insurance back.
That'd be so funny that if Kit Wilson decides to start marking people that are toxic, Jericho comes up and he puts them on the list, and then he's like, well, forget that. You're toxic. I'm putting you on mine.
Hits each other with their little clipboards or some shit.
Oh, my God. Hey, there's your
gold.
There's your corny over promo. Thank you. You're welcome, WWE. There, go ahead. Get it done. Shit. So let's talk about, hey, let's switch gears for we haven't done this in forever, but this is only because this is major, at least to me. I think it's major. So let's do this. We're going to, where's my other, oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Let's try this.
There we go.
This is amazing. The Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa appears in AEW on Dynamite, challenges Mark Briscoe, and on Collision wins the TNT title.
I love it.
And here's what I want to ask. First, I want to ask Austin Case this first. Is this something that you think wanted to get Ciampa over and feels that he's deserving? Or do you think AEW is trying to take a stab at WWE thinking, we're going to show you what we can do with this guy since you slept on him like you did?
The second one. I think they did it just because, like, you never hardly see somebody come in and win a title that damn quick. Everybody knows how good Ciampa is. And WWE, yes, you fucked up. I said it. You fucked up. And this right here I loved because hopefully this shows how bad they messed up and his push to where he should have got. Because NXT, they did the right thing with him. I mean, obviously he had his neck injury. They couldn't do nothing about that. But when he was champion, that was perfect. But when he went to the main roster, it was a cluster.
Yeah, but see, when he came to the main roster, his neck injury caught up to him still, and he had issues, and that's what brought him out, and things got stopped. Like, you can't – this is what he deserved all along, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
This is what Trump – but I'm sorry, you can't tell me there ain't no swapping of wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Haas
like
comes
his
over,
intro,
he
though.
goes over there. Like, this is what needed to happen. Once again, I said it earlier, both promotions, in my opinion, in their male divisions is stagnant. I feel that way about AEW. I feel that way about WWE. TNA is starting to get on course to a degree, in my opinion. But with AEW, having him come over there and win like that, that's value for him. And that's the way it needed to happen because Ciampa's the shit, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude, I love Ciampa.
Ciampa's the bomb.
I love him too. I do
So
too.
yeah, this is the way it should have happened. This is what they should have done with Adam Cole originally, too.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Tommaso Ciampa carries more weight. And if you remember when when DIY broke up the first time in NXT, when their feud with the Revival, I believe it was Z.
Yeah, where Ciampa turned on him and beat the crap out of Gargano.
And then he came out with no music, dude. That was the best Ciampa we had. That was the best.
Holding the belt.
The one where he signs the contract and he's bleeding.
Yes,
dude, like that gives me that.
That is the best Ciampa that WWE had for him in NXT, and it's a shame that they didn't carry that further. That made him because he puts that look over so well.
I have a feeling TNA is going, not TNA, AEW is going to do just that with it, like because that is the Ciampa. The Psycho Killer is what made him amazing. That just pure raw, ruthless aggression. So I'm excited.
I like the intro, like when he was standing at the top and but they show that heart beating.
Yeah.
Before he walked out, that was awesome.
That's because he was called the Black Heart.
Yeah, he was Black Heart over in NXT. Yeah.
Only thing I have to say is get rid of that dumb jacket.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he did kind of have something similar though when he went to that.
He had the frill one, yeah.
Yeah. I know. Let's go back to that one. Let's see. What was that? Oh yeah. Well, it's got his name on it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the name on the jersey. You just have it on the back of your neck.
But it looked like it didn't fit him. It looked like a trash bag over him. It looked like Chris Jericho's jacket with his name on it.
Yeah.
Just a square box, because he
looks like it's going to protect his head or something.
Looks like it's going to be a Capri Sun.
Capri Sun. That's funny. Oh shoot! But no, man. But no, I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. But that was my highlight of all of AEW this past week.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. That match between Swerve and Andrade,
and that was good too.
You see that mark that Swerve left on his neck from that kick?
Yeah,
man. What a dick.
Hey, let me kill you for nothing.
Swerve Andrade. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, if it's Swerve, Hangman, or Kenny that goes up against MJF, I'm gonna be irritated. It needs to be somebody new.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Hangman, just because, like, you know how he was like the last person to see him before he took off in the car.
Well, if it's Hayes, maybe we can be done with him and he can powder off, you know. But like,
yeah.
Well,
What else you got, GQ? Or I said GQ.
how dare you?
Ruby.
How dare you?
Well, y'all are both ugly as hell. It's hard to determine.
It's all right. At least I don't look like a tan Willy Willy. So
At least I can only be seen always. You know, look like a damn glow stick.
I don't like you either way.
Well, a lot of people don't.
All right, so we're going to jump to NXT. So big news from last weekend.
Whoopsie.
Is this. So Ava decides to not renew her contract and leaves immediately from WWE family. So you had Ava on TV Tuesday prepping up for this big show they're having on the CW, and now decides all of a sudden she does not want to renew her contract. And I mean, only at 24 years old, hopefully she's got some other adventures that she's got going on, because she could have been in a secure role for a good long while with her dad as like, I don't know, like overall with the you know, being the top shareholder of TKO. He could have had some pull for her to stay in WWE, but she decides not to renew. So apparently she's on to the next stage of her life, and at least she's had her time here. She's had her experience, and I guess she does not want to be involved with WWE. So I guess on the lighter note, do you think she stays in any type of wrestling organization at all? Does she go to another one? Gentlemen at all? I mean,
wrestling.
I mean,
if we're being realistic,
yeah, this is the last we see ever.
Yeah,
so,
she ain't going to no other wrestling company.
Yeah, I know. I think it's something. It almost seems like something that was forced. I wasn't really too over excited with her.
It's like when you got to work for your boss, and like you got to work with their child, and they're in charge of you.
Right.
That's what it is. I mean, if I'm going to be realistic here, I'm going to quote Peter Griffin again. Oh my God, who the hell cares that she's gone? I'm not losing sleep over it. Trust me.
The only way we see her back in wrestling is if her dad buys a wrestling promotion of his own and starts it.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, but why do you want to go through that hell, Dwayne? Why would you want to go through that? No,
his grandma did.
He's too wrapped up in Hollywood. I'm surprised he's even entertaining the thought of even showing up at a wrestling event. So I think he's pretty much done too. So Austin Cage, who do you think would be best to fill the role of general manager for NXT then?
I got two. You either got William Regal or Bobby Roode. Would be my two picks.
You think Bobby would come out of a producer position to fill that role?
I could see it. I mean,
I can still see him doing both.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened the whole time. I mean, Paul Heyman did SmackDown forever, and he was still a producer. But no, like I said, Bobby Roode would be good just because, you know, he was NXT champion. He was in there as a wrestler, and everybody knows his face.
Charismatic.
And obviously, he knows there you go. Man can cut a promo if he has to. He shows emotion like Regal did. Or whenever he can get pissed, he can be happy. And then obviously we know the background of Regal, and everybody loves Regal just because of War Games and shit.
I mean, I love Regal just because of Regal.
What about you, Z?
So I'm leaning towards the hopeful of William Regal, but I would be completely okay with like Stone and that one girl that was like her sidekicks. You know,
like Stevie. I don't think is Stevie Turner still around.
I don't know if she's still there or not. I don't know.
She wasn't.
I know Stone has been doing stuff down in Evolve on commentary and whatnot, and some other things. But I would love to see Stone even probably go for that role because I think he would be a great Weasley,
Little bastard.
dastardly GM. So that's kind of where I'm leaning to is Regal or maybe Stone getting a better position. Robert Stone.
And I think I've got two possibilities here. One would be my preferred because I think he's the best that they've ever had as a GM, which of course is William Regal. But what do you think about somebody pulling double duty as far as
Judy.
taking director of authority? And that is Santino Marella merging in, trying to take control of both TNA and WWE and NXT to manage both rosters.
Yeah, but do you think the suit's going to allow
Daria Ray shoves him out the door in TNA and he comes over to NXT to battle with them?
You know what? I'm actually, Ruby, I'm 100% with you on that.
Yeah. So I like to see Santino in NXT as the interim general manager.
I mean, what's Siona's name? What's her name now?
Daria Ray.
Daria Ray. She was an amazing. Yeah, she was an amazing GM back in the day, or whatever she was with. Was it SmackDown?
Oh yeah, when she was in SmackDown. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like her in that role a lot. Bring her back as in the NXT. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think those are my calls on that, and it's going to be interesting because, like I said, you got to have somebody in that role. You would think, for
especially
this big show
coming
up. Yeah, you need somebody in that role. So
you don't want the kids taking over.
So 3 big shows, 3 big matches coming up for Tuesday night on the CW. Let's talk about the first one. Hello, thank you. The Women's North American Championship on the line as Izzy Dane defends against both Lola Vice and Thea Hale. Let's see. Do you guys have a pick for this, Z?
Well, I'm going Izzy Dane for sure.
All right.
Agreed.
Yeah. I think it's unanimous across the board. Did you guys happen to catch any type of footage of they actually remade the Women's North American belt with like a custom Izzy strap?
No, I did not see that yet. I'm gonna have to look.
Try to find it, dude. It is freaking killer. It is awesome. So
see if you find it, send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I find it, I will. I guess I meant to kind of flag it, but I was too on awe because it looked pretty damn cool. So but I think Izzy Dane's going to retain. They need to kind of give her this push, and definitely.
Go seat down, Lola.
Yeah, sorry, Lola. You need to kind of do some more work in AAA. So at least that's what I would feel anyway. Let's see here. I guess David. Great.
I actually, it's either her or Asuka, in my opinion. Actually,
Asuka though, yeah. Asuka
a long ass title run.
Yeah, Asuka was banging in NXT, boy.
Or Shayna Baszler's. I think it was her first run.
Oh, Shayna Baszler? Yeah.
Yeah, that first run, I think it was.
Beating the hell out of people.
Oh, dude, that first one was awesome of hers, yeah.
Yeah, but nobody
was so underrated.
Nobody beat Asuka for that women's championship. She had vacated.
Yeah, she vacated it. Rhea had a pretty good run too.
Go to the next roster. So then, of course, our next one is we get the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships on the line against Zaruka going against the Elegance brand.
I can tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah,
you're not going to like it.
I'm not going to like it either, but I already see what's coming. I mean, look at this face on the far right.
Zarya is turning back into her old self. I can contest.
Yep.
She's not very nice right now.
Oh no.
Not at all.
No, not at all, man. Is she? But she can mean all she wants. I'm still a big
Megan
still a big fan. Still a big fan of you, Zarya. I don't care if you beat Saul up or not. So
I'm for the Elegance and brand on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. And besides, what's the use of NXT talent taking another TNA championship? We need the roles reversed on this. This was kind of hoping for a big push on Leon Slater, and which we haven't heard much of lately. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, and then of course, why don't we take a look here? This is our main. So it's a 7-person ladder match. So we're going to guaranteed a new NXT champion here. So what a lineup. We got Keanu Carter, Joe Hendry, Deion Lennox, Sean Legacy, Shiloh Hill, Ricky Saints, and then we got Jackson Drake. So wow. And to think that half these guys just had their
debuts. They
got their shots just given to them too. So
Jason Drake, he beat up, or allegedly,
yes,
they beat up Joe Hendry, and so he got his buy-in. Joe now is in because, well, he's Joe Hendry, and I'm really hoping. I'm leaning more to Sean Legacy. I kind of want to see Sean Legacy win this, but I think it's gonna be Ricky or Joe. And Deion Lennox, if he keeps doing what he's doing, that guy's going somewhere, bro.
Is that the kid on the far left?
No. That's Carver.
Yeah, he's like
Deion Lennox right between Joe Hendry and Sean Legacy.
He's like
yeah, that kid's good.
Center left.
Dude, I absolutely enjoy that man so much. I don't know what it is about him, but he has something. There's a spark there.
Yeah, I'm not having Ricky Saints on my bookie sheet.
I know you're going Joe Hendry 100.
I'm actually going between two because Keanu Carter is actually starting to frighten me.
Oh, I like him, but how do we go from Obafemi to Obafemi?
Very well put.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say that. That's not what I'm trying to say. Don't put words in my mouth like that. But the dude just, they have similar vibes, bro. Why are you trying to make it be like that?
We went from Obafemi
what month is it, Z?
I'm not.
What month is it, Z?
Trust me, I know.
Stop it. Will you stop?
Hey, when we get
crazy.
When we get off screen, you have to stay in because I have a joke about that I said to Chase.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Yeah. At least stay off for that, Austin. But I really would like Joe Hendry needs to be on the map for this. I really hope so, and I hope
he's paid his dues.
Yeah.
Much as that man worked.
Out of anyone that would be a surprise, it would be Sean Legacy, bro.
It would be.
Because
it would be.
I don't see Deion getting it yet. Shiloh's not there yet.
No.
Jason, Drake's already holding the title. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to him having the belt because he has that slimy heel that I just enjoy.
Yeah, but so does Ricky Saints, though.
Exactly. So you're already in the same boat that I'm in with it.
Yeah.
We don't, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
I'm still Saints or Hendry is getting that belt.
Yep. Exactly. All right, so we're going to so at least as for this Tuesday, we'll have to see who's going to step into that role of GM. So once again, I guess this is Raw that kicks off the WrestleMania. So who do you think we see tomorrow night? Do we think we see Jericho? Do we see any more action between The Vision and Adam Pearce? I mean, do we see it?
Breaker's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna call out Adam. They'll probably start off the show unless Roman starts off the show. One of the two will start off the show.
No, I don't think Roman's gonna start it off. I honestly think Roman is gonna go to SmackDown Friday.
Well, you got it. Well, I mean, he can go back and forth.
Nah, they don't need him because they have Liv. So he can go do his thing.
Because Liv's on the Judgment Day. Yeah.
So Raw lives on Raw. So there's your Royal Rumble. Like, I won the Royal Rumble hoorah thing, and then Roman goes to SmackDown and does the same thing.
It does.
But also though, like they've done it before, where they go through both, trying to keep everybody in suspense if they don't want to automatically.
I agree.
pick. But I think though, if they started off, they're gonna try to call it out, and Pierce like, Pierce, we know it was you under that damn mask, blah blah blah. Just because, like, Heyman went up to him at that kickoff show.
Yeah, and but do we see the hooded person again on that? Do we?
I would almost wait to see him again.
Yeah.
But would also be nice though if, like, they try to say Adam Pierce is that person. Say Adam Pierce is that goes out there, and then that hooded person shows up, and then there's like, okay, it can't be Adam Pierce because there's the hooded guy right there. And then that leaves them like, who the hell is it then?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I really think, of course, Liv's going to come out. Liv's going to probably look at Stephanie Vaquer. It's almost going to be interesting, though, because I think there might be a conflict in Judgment Day, too. Because remember how Liv,
we're getting that conflict.
And Raquel's still trying to target Stephanie Vaquer to try to get her shot at the world title. But now Liv's got her shot in the bag at WrestleMania.
Triple threat. Diesel, Shawn Michaels, and what?
Wow.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah. Oz, Diesel, and Kevin Nash.
Oz. Raquel and Liv have always reminded me of Diesel and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Except for a lot hotter.
They get... I don't know. None of them have done a spread.
I would hope so. I mean,
that's happening. I can't wait to see if we hopefully get a interaction between Grande Americanos.
Yes,
that's another thing. Yes.
I want. We gotta have that. We gotta have the Americanos face off.
Like, I want to see that.
And speaking Spanish too. So we were like, what?
I'm okay with that. I'm not even against
subtitles, please. Subtitles.
I'm appreciative of Rey Mysterio on Triple A's weekly episodes because you get JBL and Triple H calling the match with Corey Graves. What do you not? What's not to like about wrestling there?
Right. Yeah. Oh, do we see Pat McAfee coming back now that College Game Day is done? I mean, we've heard a lot of sources too. Does Pat McAfee come back? And you know what I've also noticed?
I don't want Pat.
What's happened with Alicia Taylor?
Yeah, you leave Pat alone.
Yeah, where did Alicia go?
Yeah, I was gonna say so. Hopefully, yeah, because Mark Nash was over.
Not that Mark Nash was doing bad.
Oh no, he's excellent. But Lillian Garcia was at Raw last week in Toronto.
Yeah, maybe the girl took a vacation.
She can't.
Yeah, her job's just way too hard. So
no. Well, that's what Pat McAfee did. He had to take a break. I'm joking, Pat.
Look, you leave Pat McAfee alone.
Pat's got this much going on.
I was joking. That man was stretching himself thin. But my only thing with that is where does that lie the tables if Pat comes back on a regular? Because I really like Wade Barrett and Michael Cole. If they could 3-man it. I think they could.
Didn't they put Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore on
Wade Barrett? Oh yeah. Well, so I'm talking about for PLEs. It's Wade and Michael Cole.
I was gonna say. I mean, if you're talking about
because Wade and Joe Tessitore are Raw, and then
SmackDown.
Oh yes. What?
Yeah, they're on SmackDown. They should be. Joe Tessitore hasn't been on Raw for about the past month or so.
Yeah, you're right.
My bad.
Yeah, they switched it up to where they brought Michael Cole over with Corey Graves. So,
which is a great. I mean, I'm cool with. Okay, Pat can come back because those three together are amazing.
If they do a 3-person team, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
but if you do a 2-person team and you kick Corey to the curb again, Corey's going to get upset.
I mean, Corey's killing it down in Mexico. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
He would probably get upset.
Though McAfee and Corey Graves would go back and forth. That was pretty damn funny though.
Yeah,
it was. It was hilarious. That's for damn sure. Oh, well, I mean, like I said, it's going to be an interesting episode to say the least tomorrow. So no, I don't see Roman Reigns coming. If he is, I don't know if he's just searching. And I mean, if he does, obviously he's going to do a promo with Punk. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. But yeah, Breaker. Breaker in the Vision with Adam Pearce, the Americanos, Liv Morgan coming out. As far as like with matches, I don't know if they've advertised any title matches for tomorrow's Raw or not.
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything either.
It's Finn Punk WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. And then what about Finn Balor too? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Finn Punk. Finn's gonna blow up. The Judgment Day is gonna implode. It's gonna be wild.
Punk calls out Finn.
Yeah,
Gunther's gonna come out and say, I put AJ Styles to sleep like a little bitch. He didn't make him tap. He did not make him tap. He passed out.
Oh
so,
yeah, he went night night.
Yeah. I mean,
everybody go night night.
Little baby bitch. All right. I think that's it. Well, I think that's all we got, guys. I mean, I know we're probably going to touch on Raw and SmackDown for the past week, but we just, once again, we're packing so much stuff in, especially the stuff in the beginning, talking about FanFest, talking about just so much going on. We had a lot of great conversations in the beginning tonight. So, things happen, but we appreciate everybody viewing tonight, leaving up your comments. Make sure you're sharing our pages. Once again, you can scan that QR code in the top left-hand corner. Go back afterwards.
Shout out to UK.
Yeah. And make sure you follow, liking, and subscribing to everything we do. We even got our Instagram and even our not so motion moving TikTok in there, but at least we got one there. So, but make sure you're liking and subscribing to everything we do. It does help us out. So, all right.
We're still trying to figure out how to get the thing to line up to where it works so we can do videos.
Oh yeah, that's right. Apparently, there's a trimming tool here now on our platform. We could do, even with what we got here, we can stream it down to like a portrait mode and yeah. So I'm going to experiment with that. So
nice.
And and see how that works.
Until next time, though, guys.
Yeah, that's again. So
like, subscribe, share.
That's right. Like, subscribe, and share, guys. We thank you very much for joining us, and we will be back next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central. Make sure you're telling everybody of the greatest professional wrestling conversation around here on the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. We thank you very much for viewing, and we will see you for episode number 223 next week. Have a good night, guys, and we'll see you,
children.
Can't believe it. Royce
Keys?
Carter is almost family light.
Dude, he is. Are we off the air? Like,
no, not yet.
Oh, they can still
I got it.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.